Yeah.
Oh, that's nice little drop in the instrumental. Yeah.
That was sweet.
A little water drop.
That drop is nice. Come here. All right, so you gotta have on the Facebook chat, right?
Blown.
So you gotta have on the Facebook chat.
Get in there. Let me see. Yeah, we up there.
Y'all nod y'all head to this fucking beat. To this beat. We're gonna try not to curse.
You just cussed.
I just cursed, I know.
All right.
Just so used to something, man. It's a crazy habit to get out of.
You tell him. Well, Puerto Rican. Every sentence we got has a cuss word in it. But we got to break out of that.
But we will. Every habit can be broken, right?
Yeah, as long as you apply the effort.
If you're applying the effort.
Yeah, you know how that goes. Okay.
We're gonna do some just chatting. Switch. Nope. What's up, you guys? What is going on? It's been a minute. What, 3 weeks without a podcast? And the crazy thing is, it's not about the things that you can't do. It was just priorities, and priorities was in the way this time. So with me healing after surgery, El Sancho was doing a huge move with his family and stuff. So that's why things wasn't coming like every Tuesday. It wasn't nothing that we were lacking in, but it takes two. And I don't want to, like, I always threaten them. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it without you, man. Shoot, if you don't show up, you hear me? Did you hear me? I was like, I was threatening them, but I never did a podcast without him. That's my bro. I look at him as blood. You know, it's been long years under our belt, our friendship. And the crazy thing is to have a friendship like this, that if something went down in the friendship, we talk as men to straighten it out. It ain't like, oh, well, F you and blah, blah, blah. No, we never really had a friendship like that. So to have a friend like that in my life is pretty dope. I have a few friends like that. And when you know what you have in your friendship, loyalty is really hard to find. So I just want to let everybody know out there, this is one of my good friends. We gonna bring you guys a show today. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are going to break down everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's been time. And I know his mouth right now is like flaming hot Cheetos right now with a whole bunch of pica and a whole bunch of chews because he is about to lighten this thing up too. And he just over there itching, just waiting. So I want to see how you guys are doing today. Thank you guys for being here.
Pop them booty, bitch.
You already got people in here popping the booty with the sounds.
Yeah, no problem.
So with that being thrown at me, she popped her booty. Obviously, she's happy. I like for people to use the channel points. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's ThunDRPreacH TV. Go ahead. The more you watch, the more channel points you can save up and use and play with everything else that I'm going to implement in there real soon. Other than that, I post the titles. I mean the topics, so you guys can actually like check out YouTube. I'm on YouTube. You can check out Facebook. Both Facebooks, they the ones that I can actually like lay down the titles on. So you got, I mean, the topics on, so you guys can actually see for yourself before you even click the stream. You guys you don't have to be forced to watch this. That is fine. I told you, we are going to create a positive ladder. I don't want to build no negative ladder, because negative ladders, you end up being something that you're not. Argumentative. It's a whole bunch of bull crap, and we don't do that. We want to do truth, be logical as hell, and bring out what's been hidden and people true self-evaluations of their self-image, self-consistency, and everything else. And we're going to really talk deep about the compulsions of conformity as well. So we got a lot in store for you. I've been talking. This is just a little chatting part right here now. We're going to flip to the screen when we do get there to show you guys videos on different topics that we have. But I'm going to let El Sancho take the mic so he can say what's up to y'all. Y'all can see how he's been, and he can let y'all know what's going on.
Oh, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Well, just to let you all know, most of the delay in the podcast did fall on me. I mean, yeah, he's right. I did made a big move from Georgia to Texas. That's a long drive too, man. It was crazy. And then settling and adjusting to the Texas life, the time change, it was a lot. And then other personal things in between affected me being here on time to go ahead and do the podcast. So, I do apologize. That's on my end. And as far as John was saying, yes, yeah, we've been friends for a very long time. And this really, I mean, we have disagreements. There's always disagreements. But as men, we talk about it and we bring up facts, undeniable, non-argumentative facts. So there's no fighting and, trying to see who's bigger or pride's the best or whatever. Ain't none of that crap. You just, if it comes down to it and it's logical and it makes sense, that's it. And if I come from a position and he sees that my argument side is actually logical and it's backed by facts and evidence, he's like, you know what? Yeah, I see that shit, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes it's hard for me to admit that. I understand, because like more along the lines, more of the time I am rarely wrong. Rarely, but I am wrong. But I do my research before I open my mouth. I'm not like everybody else who just wants to sound smart by talking about shit that they want to.
You just don't like hearing yourself speak. I don't know. We don't just get on just to hear ourselves speak ever.
No, I don't even like the way I sound. Why the hell? Why do I want to hear myself? Trying to catch it. But anyway, so being that as it may, this is correct. This has been 3 weeks coming. We have some very fire topics, and we have some very, very great facts to back up our positions on these. And a lot of people would like to argue these points with us, but once again, you can't argue with facts.
Nope. That's why
just as well as the sky is blue and the grass is green, this information is as true and valid as that. So the only people who argue or feel some type of way about this information are the ones who fit the demographic. the ones who it pertains to, the ones who are in denial, the ones who can't handle the truth or
truth.
constructive criticism and anything of
God
that nature, and not ready to
damn.
develop or push on or address those facts. So if you're those kind of peoples, you need to do some self-reflecting and take it's the A word I like to use, John. What's that? It starts with an A.
Accountability.
Oh yeah, that's that big one right there. Yeah.
I had to sound like an old man when I said it.
Yeah. Because we say that
Because it
so
says so
much.
goddamn much.
That's just so fucking true. Yeah. All right. But here's something though, and I just want to clarify this. It's not just the women that have to take accountability, it's also the men.
Man, we getting
Men
on
have
your
to take
ass today.
equal amount of accountability for the situations they get put in just as well as the women do. We, again, and no matter how many times we have a podcast, we always turn around and we have to say this: we don't women bash. And today we're going to get down to the bottom of it and get down to the actual definitions, because a lot of people have used big words that they don't understand, and because they don't understand it, they hear people freaking saying it, so they assume that it means this, when in reality it means something completely different. There's no way in heck we can be misogynists. There's no way. No way. No way. And as far as narcissism, yeah, nah, not that either. No. So today, hopefully this will be educational for some people who are lacking in that department, to go ahead and learn a little something today on the compliments of ThunDRPreacH and El Sancho today. Welcome to class, and I hope you pay attention.
Class is in session. We are going to get on the first topic of today. Okay. So do you want to get the long one out the way first, or
Whichever
you want
one.
or you want to
Whichever
just
one.
start, or you just want to go
Whichever one you
straight down the
would.
line?
Hey, however you want to do it, I'm bang on every single one.
All right, we're just gonna go straight down the line. So,
Hold up, and I'm gonna come Monster Jam. I'm ready.
So we're going to start off with, why do women self-audit themselves so high?
Woo! That's a good one. See, we asked about that a couple weeks ago, and a lot of the women, did they get back to you? Did they get back to you about that? Did they tell you why they self-audited or where they self-audited themselves at?
See, most women are not
they
gonna,
didn't.
they're not gonna get back. I told them, I said, make sure you comment and make sure you hit up the Discord. If you have anything to say, let me know. What are you going against? What do you see that's different? Do you believe this? See, I don't know if it's because when they run into intelligent men from bull crap men, and see, when it's an intelligent man, Kevin Samuel said women have the tendency to tell them to shut up. They think they know it all. But how can you tell an intelligent man to shut up? But the man that's not intelligent, that you seem to talk over, you don't tell him to shut up. You tend to listen to his bullcrap that he's giving you. Do that make sense? And this is true.
They say
this is true. Yeah. Y'all listen to the man that's not intelligent, but they consume your time. They drain your energy. Y'all let them.
And that's time is currency that you will never ever get back.
Ever.
But listening to that foolery, because that's just it. You let them run their mouths like diarrhea. Instead of listening to actual backed up factual evidence, like they just listen to pipe dreams and mythical creatures, stories, folk tales, fairy tales, all that wishy-washy crap that doesn't even sound true coming off the lips, but y'all eat it up so fast. So gullible, man. But the truth is harder for you to believe
than
the actual lie.
Than what's normally been swallowing.
And it's crazy to me. But as far as self-auditing, everybody wants to think highly of themselves. I understand that completely. I wholeheartedly feel for every woman on the planet and every man too, because it's not just men and or not just
It's
women,
not
it's
just
just men
women, it's
too.
men too.
But the topic today is of women when it comes to that topic. All right. So women, why do you self-audit so high? See, you
And
guys
and
put yourself.
and 1 second
Oh,
before
oh,
you go in,
oh, hold
women,
on.
when we giving you these, y'all can please comment. The crazy thing is when you don't comment, you tend to be more logical than emotional. That's just how I look at it. See, when things make sense, you shut up. When
It's
things
true.
when things don't make sense, you want to argue. But when facts come through, you want to shut up. I think it works both ways. Whether my homegirl or homeboy, if they write about something, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna be like, well, you right. Like, why women, why people, not women, but why do people tend to argue facts? And we're gonna get deep into it. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and take that.
Well, women like to self-audit themselves
A lot
high
more than men. Yeah.
on a numerical scale between 1 and 10. They usually like to give themselves 8 or 9 or 10. And I'm
Seven, seven and up.
gonna be honest with you ladies, okay? Rihanna, Beyonce, in the regards of beauty, a lot of people disagree with me, but Kim Kardashian is beautiful in the face, not that oblong Mewtwo body she got, but um,
Mewtwo. Damn.
bro, tell me it's not. Anyways, so then you got Jessica Alba, all them ones who can afford to do their face up all beautiful and cosmetic surgeries and plastic surgeries and all that other stuff. They can afford that kind of lifestyle, so they are the ones who get graded at 7 and above. You are a normal woman who buys your makeup from what's that starts with an M. I don't know. I'm familiar with these women. You know,
Mac.
Mac, yeah, Mac, right? Yeah, Mac, yeah. You buy your shit from Mac, okay? And like you're never gonna achieve the level of covering up and closely related to like the Hollywood look that they can. Plus, on top of that, you're a normal person. You have to live in regular everyday society and eat regular everyday food like everybody else. And that shit is full of poisons that not only poison your body, your face, you have an oblong, out of shape body, one's bigger than the other, whatever, what have you, and you have the audacity to grade yourself above a 7. Now, you are in denial, ma'am. You have to be true to yourself. I'm gonna be honest. I'll show you an example. Look, hey, I value myself at like a 3 or a 4. I know I'm ugly, okay? And I'm okay with that. I can come to terms with that. I am not meant for everybody. I'm meant for certain individuals.
he has
And
he has something
I'm okay.
wrong with self-confidence. So if he called himself ugly, there's pretty lack of confidence in him. But go ahead.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get on you later. Anyway, so uh I value myself at that because I know physically I don't care about what I'm supposed to do. I don't go outside to be judged by anybody. Neither do I give a damn. They don't pay any of my bills. They don't do anything for me. So their opinion is okay. But on the other hand, women otherwise do care. And they want to be valued at such a high level that, or they just want to see it. So I know it's a confidence booster, but you can't have 4 different babies with 5 different baby daddies and like 5'2", 190 pounds, hair falling out, looking like the Angelica baby doll off of Rugrats and shit like that. And you wouldn't be shit without that wig. And call yourself a 9 or a 10. Like, no, no, it's not possible. And I think when you set up these high values of what you believe you should be leveled at, you set up this false image of yourself, which puts you on a false platform,
Man.
which you think you deserve or entitled to things that you're not. But if you're on a false platform, those entitlements are also false. And once you come to the realization that instead of being up here, you're really down here, everything will be easier and better for you because acceptance will be greater. Now, who am I to tell you how to value yourself? I understand that. I am no one. You can take that to the bank. Okay. But out of consideration for yourself, the people you're trying to date, and just the mentality that you have, because the people who usually self audit themselves at such a high level demand such a high amount of things. So you'll be living in the same broke ass projects with the same guy who really sees past all that nonsense and looks at the value that you do have and will accept you and them 4 kids with the 5 different baby daddies. But because he lives in the same projects with you, he's already automatically counted out of your dating pool and what your standards are because he lives in the same complex with you, because he earns a certain amount of money. You believe that you deserve this 6-figure, 6-pack, 6-foot tall guy. And a lot of women, that is typically what they're looking for. But I know everyone hasn't completed high school. Some people went to college. But everybody knows statistics, ratios, and numbers and percentages, right?
Mhm.
So with that being said, I have some numbers for them. Okay. So in our population, just because women always want the 3 6s, the 6-pack, 6-figure, 6-foot tall man, right? Okay. So figures go as stands. There's only 14.5% of all the men on the planet that are 6 foot tall or greater. Okay.
Kevin Samuel has been saying this for so long.
Okay.
To the
Okay.
black community. And the black community of majority of the women loved him. It was the ones that fit the narrative of that hate
always
him.
complain.
And if you look, they were saying like, I can't stand when somebody pass away and someone say like, "Oh, how's your death? Hope you have a good death," or anything like that. Like, you got to be like the worst human ever.
You cruel. Yeah, she just fit the narrative. Oh, definitely. But anyways, so 2% of the male population is gay. Okay. Out of that 14.5% of those men that are over 6 foot tall, only 5.4% of them earn 6 figures. Okay. All right. Now, if you was to really do the math on that, that would bring it down to 1 in every 6,667 men that met those requirements. Okay. Now, honestly, ladies, if a man was able to accomplish these high standards, they would never, ever, ever seriously date you. You would just be a play toy.
Those kind of men, get what they want.
Exactly.
Like Kevin Samuels said, they can literally get whatever type of woman they want.
And if you understand how small that percentage became, which by the way is 0.0015% that meet that criteria, and you got to understand that every one of you women is after that small percentage.
It's crazy.
That's considered high value man, and that high value man has the options to go ahead and use you women as a catalog. What? Nope, not her. Too fat. Too many kids. Stretch marks. Tony the Tiger. Why is she in here? They have a catalog of all these women that they can choose from because all you women want that. Okay? Now, if someone achieved this in their lifetime, if they achieve this in their lifetime, they will never ever have a serious relationship with you. You're just gonna be something that they oopsie the night on, okay?
But
and
this still falls for the high value thugs that most ratchet women see as well. The guy has this kind of money and cash and driving this whip. You are not the only one on that passenger side. He is getting whoever he want in the hood.
And sis, you sharing that man. You are
definitely sharing the man.
Unintentionally, definitely participating in a polygamous relationship. You're just not aware of it. That ain't yours, baby. That's the community. All right?
Most be aware of it though.
And that's what you're just gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to accept that. at the end of the day. And
some do.
yeah,
Just
they
crazy.
do because of that.
You
And
better
then
come
the
back to
reality.
me and not stay with her. Some of
Oh
y'all
yeah,
say that.
and the reality of it is sad because you got Joe who lives next door. He may not make six figures, but he's a bus driver. He makes a solid 50K a year, and he's willing to take care of you and all them nappy headed baby's kids and take care of you for life. But you won't submit to that man because he doesn't meet that criteria. Because you value yourself so far up here that you can't see reality. And that's a lot of what society has done to you. And I'm not mad at it. I mean, because, that's you.
I'm mad.
Okay.
I'm mad at it.
But that's them. That's them. That's how they chose to live their life. Just remember that once you get past 40 and you still don't have a successful relationship, and your kids done moved on, you're gonna be alone, and you're gonna be the cat lady because you didn't understand what your true value was. And I'm not saying in a pity way, like, oh my God, you're like a value like a 2 or 3 or 4. No, don't put yourself so high that the standard and the options is so high for you to, any man to achieve them great standards, to meet them. It will be physically impossible, and then you'll end up with nobody.
See the
And
thing
then
is,
well,
it's not just they're gonna be the cat lady. The cat watched them take many dicks from men that they don't want to have no type of commitment with.
we're not cussing. We're not cussing.
That's I
But
just
yes,
said many dicks. That's not a cuss word.
yeah.
So the
Oh,
cat
yes.
is saying meow, watching her kitty get meowed.
Yes.
So
It's
yeah, you
me
could be a
out.
cat lady, but you went from single to just mingling,
And that's
and
another thing
that's
too.
that's man.
That's another thing too. There's you women talk about how valued you are, but then you turn around and you give your cat away so much that it technically has no more value at all. And the irony in that, you know? And it's just like physically you women have to understand the more men that you let inside of you, the less precious and less rare your gem is, okay? Your shell is under or devalued at that point. The more people you let in, and then the more people you let in raw, you take in from them people, and it transforms you mentally and physically, and then you become incapable, physically incapable of being happy in a relationship afterwards. After 8 partners, your chances of being happy and successful in a relationship go down to like below 20%. And it's physically impossible for you to be satisfied in your relationship afterwards because you are thinking about 10 guys before previously about Darnell. Darnell probably had that little motion in the stroke, and now you with Billy, and Billy don't have that. But now you're thinking about Darnell. So it's physically impossible for you to be happy because you're going to always be thinking about what this guy did better than this guy instead of being happy with what's presented in front of you right then and there.
All right. So
And
what's the name said in the chat? At the same time, we dealing with men who looking for that ideal type and younger females instead of the ones right in front of you, but don't meet your general standards. I'm solid
I got
being a,
something to
I'm
say.
solid being a cat lady because I enjoy my peace and sanity. Let me say something real quick before you get back
Okay,
on.
I was going to get on that, but okay.
See,
Go ahead.
see the part that says ideal body type, younger females instead of the ones that's right in front of you. That's either because some man that was right in front of you, you wanted. I'm not saying this is you, but this is a majority of the women. It was a certain man that they wanted and that was in front of them and they was not accepted. They were deflected, and that seems to haunt so many women to move forward. So when that happens, women feel like they're stuck and that they can't do nothing and that they just really going to be happy with just cats. No, you're going to be happy with cats and you still going to need somebody to please the other cat. That's just saying, I think that most just don't want a relationship no more because of that one man that turned them down. And when a man turn
I
a
get
woman
it.
down that a woman really, really love, it affects their life mentally too.
They can't trust anyone ever again with that part of their heart to
Exactly.
open themselves. Yeah, I understand that completely. But and vice versa, it's the same thing for men. There are some very abusive women out there, and they do the same thing to men. And when men become vulnerable to a woman, they do that out of the ideal
Oh, we getting
that
on them.
this is my number one, and don't abuse my weakness, because as men we're supposed to be strong all the time. But in
Rejection,
reality,
rejection
yeah,
is
we
painful and hard to come back from when you really love them. I know.
yeah,
Um,
that's
I knew
definitely,
where most women come from when they speak like that.
yeah, that's a definite.
That's
Rejection does suck. It don't matter who you are. All right, as far as being, rejection sucks after they sampled the product and then they still left. That is the worst form of rejection, because then it makes the women feel as if there was something wrong with them.
mm-hmm.
When in reality, that it just that the dude was just a piece of shit. He did
The
what he
dude was
had
a
to
piece
do
of
to get the
crap.
cookie and leave.
You don't feel
There's
like you,
there's plenty of guys like that.
you don't
But
you
it
don't
is
feel
your
important.
job. It's your job as a woman to know how to detect these kinds of people. And they always give off signs that'll let you know that what they're really in the relationship for. And they're true indicators. You can't miss them. You just got to be able to pay attention to the signs, which goes back to another thing. Kevin Samuels also said that women are emotional creatures and men are creatures of logic and habit. All right. He also said that emotionally, women get lost in their emotions when it comes to judgment calls and actual facts. And they bypass all the red flags because, he says, I love you, and he does this and that. And they don't pay attention to
That's
the
not true,
other
Brady.
details. Say what?
I'm just saying that's not true what she said. She said that's why women
Uh,
become a shell, which is true. You force it. See, the thing is, if it takes a man to force you to be in a shell and waste all of the life that you can have and be happy with somebody else, you're really happy dying like that, leaving this world. And we are mentally and more emotionally involved into the relationship. No, there's a lot of men that's into the relationship just as much as you are, as women are like that. So, but they tend to get bagged
let
on
me
in a
just,
bad way. To like,
let,
dang, why don't you
hey,
go out with your friends or something? Don't you want to go out with your homeboys? And they really cool with just being with their girl.
hey, let me jump in here real quick. Give me the tag in. Tag me in.
Go ahead, I got to pee.
Give
I'm
it-
going to the little boys' room.
All right. So as far as what you were saying about going into a shell, yeah, that man may have hurt your feelings to a point where you want to just, you know, run into your stuff and hide from XYZ. But in reality, that decision is ultimately and utterly up to you. That is your own decision. You cannot blame that on that man. There's a cause and effect. Okay? Just because the sun go down doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and cry the rest of the night. I can't blame the sun for going down for me wanting to cry. Okay, now I can't be outside and I can't play basketball because the sun is down and I can't play basketball at nighttime. You know, that is not the sun's fault. I'm not going to blame that on the sun. Just like you can't blame you shelling up and cutting the world off on that man. Yeah, he may have an effect on you, but you made the decision regardless. Everything, it's accountability. You can't just say because of him I shelled myself off from love for 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, like it was just his fault entirely. That is not, no ma'am, no ma'am. You are responsible for your own destination, your own destiny, and all your own choices. Every single step of the way, you have to be accountable for it. It's easy for us to point the finger and blame somebody else because of our shortcomings or our lack thereof, or wanting or having the drive to. Our drive comes from us. If We want to get back up. We find it in ourselves to get back up. All right. But us individually, find our own personal reasons to do that. You can't sit here and blame this person for how you wanted to be afterwards. Yeah, it sucks. And I'm not going to deny that one bit. It really sucks to get played. And trust me, I've been played as well. Many times by different women.
Man.
But I'm not going to blame that on nobody else. That's if I wanted to shell up and just cut every other woman off, that'd have been my decision. Not because of him. And no, I can't blame that on anybody else. That's like shooting somebody and blaming the gun for it. The gun is just a tool. The gun don't do nothing unless it is acted upon, unless it is used. There had to be somebody behind it pulling the trigger. Okay? So, no, ma'am. You will not sit there and blame that on that guy. Yeah, he was a piece of shit. But no, you take accountability for your decisions in every single action.
Now, this is why I had the name Raw Elite so long, because I have a different delivery than Sancho does. There's a lot of men that messed up women and so-called put them in their shell. Like what he was just saying when I was in there draining the main vein, because I had these on still. No, I was gonna say, you're not wrong with what you were saying, but when you give it to them like that, I don't think it will make them have any type of change, like in their mindset. So when you give it to them raw, they tend to it kind of like flick their head, and I like flicking people's head like, "Hey, motherfucker!" Like, and I see cursing. That's something we got to get over. So when I was going through different relationships and things like that, when I was a tree trimmer and I was working at Family Dollar and all these other jobs where I've been and I dated, like, women literally have many different exits to go back to an ex that did them wrong. So what I used to get was like, "You're just too good. It's not you, it's me." Don't you know that's the worst thing a man could hear? What do you mean I'm too good? Like, you getting gifts on the regular without knowing. Like, I'm showing up. Like, you getting your texts and calls back right then and there if I'm not working or busy with something else. Like, you getting all these things done, but why do women go back to the bad? I don't know. It's like they're not going to take you out the shell, and it ain't like they're going to treat you any better. They're probably going to get what they want out of you, drain you, and save you for somebody else, which going to put the reputation down for the next man that comes around your way, because you're not going to look at men the same at all. So if you having one person just damage you just like this, and I don't know how old you are, but you can't like have life living to the end of your end just thinking that you're going to be happy with yourself. Like, I don't want to be by myself. I want to be with someone, and I've been done wrong a lot, believe it or not.
A lot. Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not gonna let these crazy females like change the way I look at other women that comes around my way. No,
you can't let it dictate the rest of your life.
You can't do that.
Also, too, I mean, and we have plenty of videos to show. I want to say, for lack of a better word, crazy ladies.
What's up, you guys? Thanks for joining.
At such a high level that they believe they deserve more than what they themselves would bring to the table. And there's plenty of videos that we have to show you guys to go ahead and back this up. So you can see from the perspective, because you can't make this shit up. This ain't shit that, this is what we scoured. through the internet and everything like that, and we found out there, like, this is not shit that we just made or put together. No, these are real people, and you can't make some of this shit up. Oops, excuse me. You can't make some of this shit up. It's
No, but honestly, like it like I have my friend and I like to hey Unholy, can I use you as an example? You could just say yes or no. No, it's nothing bad. There's nothing bad on his part. Because he's a good guy, and I see him run into like women that he like, but they always seem to be like, he said, no, it's not nothing bad. So like he run into people that he may like, but men don't have time to like fix you. We can't fix you. He said, leave me out of all this. No, but and he used to show me. He used to be like, man, I'm talking to her. And I'd be like, okay, she's cool. And I'd be like, what happened to her? He'd be like, man, this, that, like, and it's so weird how long story short, the conversation, it don't work because she's lost within herself. She don't have no self-image. She has no self-confidence, and a man shouldn't have to be your counselor. Like you should love yourself. I love myself, and we should talk to each other if we have a certain type of vibe. That's how it should go. It shouldn't go, okay, I think he's attractive. He don't know what I've been through. I want to talk to him though. A month and a half in, I'm letting them know all my troubles, stuff that's still bothering me for 3-4 years. Like, damn, it shouldn't be that. Like, I'm not going to ever get in a relationship and bring up what a female done, because women, you guys do not want to hear what another woman was doing, because y'all would not stand for that. Y'all would literally leave the man instantly. Period. It wouldn't be no talk. It wouldn't be no say.
The other thing is this goes for men and women. And this is something that people should take note on. Now, multiple relationships can fail. But if they fail, okay? Once again, men and women, if they fail, and they usually fail for the same reason, the common denominator is you.
Yeah,
which
self-reflecting.
It circles back to accountability. At that point, you got to think that there's something wrong with you. That's why you had continuous failed relationships that all ended the same way because of the same things. And at some point, you have to take accountability for that and actually decide, hey, man, I honestly don't want this shit to keep happening. I'm getting older, not younger, and I want something to change. I want it to change so I can be happy. So you got to become the change. And not everybody reaches that point.
Honestly, women, yes or no in here? No. Do you say, is something wrong with me? Do you say that out loud? Is something wrong with me? And not because you dealing with a man. Like, I'm talking about when you self-reflecting. Do you think that you need to change something about yourself? Yes or no?
Probably not. But regardless of the fact.
Oh, they're saying yes.
Oh, they are? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Some accountability.
Yeah, you might as well go to the I got the
Twitch?
Yeah, go to the Twitch chat. They in there.
Yeah, because I got like 3 comments from the same girl and she's gone now. We got 1 viewer on, so I code.
You got 3 comments from
the same girl that was like a while back. So it's all good.
What was her name?
Shayna. Christy Wyatt.
Oh,
you know her?
She's in here. That's Juice. So just go to the just go to the Twitch. Yeah, we just
okay. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, so yeah, go ahead and start showing them videos, sir, so we can we get on it. Let's see. Load up those number 1s for self audit.
Alrighty.
I'm tickled pink.
Let me just take my heart medicine out real quick. Thank you guys for being here, and please comment on something that, if you guys don't agree with something, let us know. Like, don't just be in here listening. You don't have to be in here and listen to anything we say. So just letting that be known. I don't want people to think just because we friends, y'all gotta be here. Nah, it don't work like that. So
no. It's got to be therapeutic on all ends.
So switch.
You got to take something from it. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go to
the viewing page.
So we're gonna go to the ones. So
the
any of the ones.
Yeah, any of them.
Got you.
They're all pretty good. Oof. Can I sit back?
What this has led to is we have the fattest women ever.
Yep.
Right? And I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Black women are the most delusional. Y'all are the ones that run around say you guys are tens the most. I'm beautiful. I'm a queen. Be 300 fucking pounds and say you deserve the world. That's crazy to me. The average black woman is like 5'5", 187 pounds. Yo, I'm 6'3", like 195, 200. That's crazy. These bitches are huge. And they're running around saying that they're fucking, queens. Like, who's the fat chick that, Lizzo and shit like that. So, I'm not, and this is not just a black woman thing. I'm just saying they're just the fattest. But this is with females in the West in general, in the United States. And I think, like, this whole concept of not living an objective reality and saying I'm a queen regardless of how you behave, no need for self-improvement, because we don't tell women that they're fat. We don't tell women that they're stupid. We don't tell them that you look like shit. We don't tell them any of this stuff. Like, women don't handle criticism well, so we never give it to them. What this has led to is we have the fattest women ever.
Yep.
Right? And I don't...
Okay, so what do you guys think about that? And he not lying when it comes to the black women. And black women, let's not be ignorant, okay? If you are not like this, okay, this is not for you.
I feel attacked.
Damn, it's like as soon as you say black women, like when we say niggas, we don't mean men. We mean motherfuckers that act. Sorry for cussing. People that act like niggas. Like if you act like a nigga, like these. You a nigga. If you act like a B, you a B. So if you know you don't act a certain way, please hold it, because I know you have majority of friends that act like this. Please don't be a vulnerable narcissist and try to protect them when they wrong. But we gonna jump into that bag. We just gonna go to the other audit real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. They're all pretty good too. They portray a message that needs to be heard. So here, pause it real quick.
Experience, and then you move.
Oh wait, no. Actually, go ahead. Let that one go.
Okay.
No. Feminine based mind.
Like, this isn't feminine. This is extremely masculine. What part do you think of my mindset is feminine?
All of it.
What part? You got to name one.
You're moving. You're moving as if we're just sexual beings.
No one said that a woman is just sexual beings. I've said it on the podcast, I think 3 times. When a woman meets a man, she has to add value to the man outside of sex in order to retain that man.
So does a man.
Well, the man was already adding value outside the sex because that's how he got the sex.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. That makes sense.
You might need to be a bit smarter than that.
Obviously, he had to add the value so that he can go ahead and get it.
No one wants to cuddle with a stick.
That sweet pea says she's a stick.
Rubbing sticks. I'm a stick.
Oh my God.
Start a house fire. Y'all funny as hell, man.
Anyways.
So we're gonna go to we'll go to the next one.
Yeah. But he spit facts there. He obviously had to add value to your life that you can go ahead and allow him to, Oh no, don't play this one. Don't worry about that one. That one's not.
Oh, this one was part of the audit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not what I'm gonna put in there. Try that. Keep going up. There's one up. There's more up there. For audit. Want to see? That's not it though. I know that one for sure. Yeah. That's another Myron. Oh yeah. So here,
bikini. I'm at a pool party. I'm in a bikini. I'm rolling up.
Yep.
Right. I'm talking to my homegirl. Boom. Nigga just come behind me, slap my ass.
Yep.
He's in the right.
I never.
She didn't say. She didn't say what she just said. Did she just say what she just said?
Yeah. This is what I was gonna say. Pause it real quick so I can give you a little explanation. See, this is what you value yourself, or you consider yourself to be, or whatever. So when you put yourself out there as that whatever, just understand that it doesn't make it right, but at the same time, only you can control what you do. You can't control how others react to it. And I'm tired of the victim mentality. If you go out dressing a certain way, you're gonna get attention. And there's people who act on that attention, and you can't control them. Okay, you can control your reaction to that, or you can control how you present yourself. Either way, it's about presentation. Yeah. And a lot of women don't understand that. It's all about, I'll wear whatever the hell I want to wear. You don't control me. That's controlling. That's it. But listen, bitch, okay? At the end of the day, if you go out looking like a skank, you're going to get treated like a skank. And I'm just tired of that thing. The whole conversation that you don't control me, my man, don't let me wear anything. First of all, that's a sign of disrespect. In a committed relationship, if you out there with the buns out, you just advertising to everybody else, and you are a representation of your man. Likewise, he's a representation of you. So he goes out there in the equivalent of the gray sweatpants out there, and he's just slanging everywhere, and all the bitches is looking. You're gonna be mad, all right? It's the same thing. You don't do that. Don't put yourself in a position where you're gonna have to be compromised. Period.
He cussing his butt off. You heard him? I was like, whoa.
I'm just saying, I hate that. I told you, we eliminating arguments today. All right. As far as them saying, if you are in a relationship, there's certain things that are appropriate, and that's not appropriate. That's not controlling. That's not whatever. And it's not a jealousy thing from a man's perspective. That is the territorial thing. Okay. I like to protect what's mine. I don't want mine to be out there making it exclusively making it a point out there to make it seem like it's single and up for it's available. No,
I agree. Like when you have a committed relationship, or it don't even have to be a committed relationship. It could be if you know you are into that person and you've been given that your time back and forth, reciprocating that energy, building something with that person, and you go out and dress like you finna go to the host of Soul Train Awards, like you finna go out here and dress like Sexy Red, and the dude wanna just be like, oh.
Little tramp. Just keep going.
Really?
Keep going.
And he gonna go mess around and get on some gray sweatpants and then try to have his hot link swing from here and there. What are you guys doing to each other? What are you guys doing? Then you just mess up something totally different. You're not representing each other in a respectful way.
But listen, I can get petty.
I totally agree with that. It's like you watch what you wear.
Yep, because you can control what you do. And like I said, I can get real petty. If we're in a committed relationship and you think that shit's okay, I'm gonna go back in the house and I'm gonna go put on my gray sweatpants with no drawers, and I'm letting that thing spin everywhere. No
drawers. I'm talking about them doing the fucking Thriller.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm being extra. I'm gonna do the little robot jerk, so that motherfucker's gonna be like slap. I'm gonna literally
go outside, no drawers, gray sweatpants, and play hopscotch. And I'm gonna make sure I throw it at 10 all the time. I'm gonna throw 10.
Double dutching, like it's like that. All right. So, anyways, regardless,
time for that.
Now you can play the video.
We can do it too.
Goddamn right.
Said that.
I chose to wear a bikini instead of shorts.
Okay. What is that there's a lot of pieces of shit out there. What is that there's a lot of bad people out there. What is there's a lot of sexual predators out there that are willing to take opportunities and that present themselves. You can't control the world and you can't control the weirdos out there. So if you, one of the few things you do control is how you dress, how the world perceives you, being safe, etc. So this is why men don't like their girl dressing in a certain way, because men know these threats. Men have to accept reality. Men have to accept danger, etc. So a lot of times when a guy's telling you, yo, I don't like you being dressed like that, 9 out of 10 times what you're trying to argue with them, I don't want to change, and asking him for a dumbass explanation. Listen, I'm telling you not to do this because I know the dark side of the world, because men have to experience these things. They know what men are capable of. So even though what that guy did is reprehensible, he shouldn't be touching women that he doesn't know, we got to operate on reality. That's what happens when you sexualize yourself. When a man sexualizes a woman, 9 out of 10 times that woman sexualized herself. And women got to bear some responsibility for sexualizing themselves to some degree, because the world is a cold place and it doesn't owe you understanding. So if you want to dress like a hoe, hold on. If you want to dress like a hoe, be prepared for idiots out there to treat you like a hoe, even though you shouldn't be treated that way. But hey, they're going to go off a hoe uniform, aren't they?
I'm in a bikini.
That is so true, and I hope you guys understand that. It's a whole respect thing. You shouldn't argue if I was in a relationship and my girl was like, "Hey, you know what? I want you to change that." I'm not gonna be like, "Girl, please, I'll be back." That's so much disrespect on her. I'll just be like, "All right, I'm finna go change." Then hey, my boys gonna be like, "Hey, give me like 10 minutes, bro." Like it don't take that long, and it shouldn't be an attitude. So it should work both ways as well. So if you're wearing something and you look slutty and you finna go out and club, it has nothing to do with trust either. Because I'm tired of people saying like, "Well, if you should just trust me." No, what he just said is we know how men are out there. It is dangerous. So if you're dressing a certain way, yeah, you can have your little gun on you. You could protect yourself and everything like that. But the fact that you starting something, you can start something.
You put yourself in a position you didn't
danger
have to be by doing that. All right. And you don't understand. It's like you said, it's got nothing to do with trust. It's got nothing to do with controlling. It's respect for yourself and respect for your man. And the sad thing is that, yes, like Kamala said, we should know it ourselves and not do it ourselves. But unfortunately, that's not the case. In today's day and society, in the dating world, it's a constant argument. That's one of the typical arguments, is where people say, "I should be allowed to wear what I want to wear as long as I'm comfortable." And no, that is not 100% correct. You should be able to wear whatever you want to wear when you're in the safety of your own home. But as far as everything else, and you go outside, you are a representation and an extension of the person that you are with. So if you go out there looking like a slut, that means you guys are not good. You're out there advertising. It means you're looking for the attention, which means you're not getting it at home. You're telling a story, even though you don't realize it. And women, are you guys looking into it too much? No, baby girl, you just blind to the real thing. Like with everything else happening in the world, it's a distraction. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just wants to be free. You don't want nobody to say anything or have an opinion about your hoish ways. But you gotta understand, that's hoish ways. Anything that attracts attention from the opposite sex in that direction, which would appeal or make anything in their mind think of something in a way that will make them sexualize you in that way, is wrong. You don't do it.
Tell them, Juice. Period. Shout out to Juice.
There's just the do's and don'ts in a relationship, and that is one of the don'ts. So like I said, when I said earlier, we're going to start addressing all these typical relationship issues where people are arguing and fighting and thinking that one side of no, we cutting straight through the bullshit like a hot knife through butter, and we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Yes, you dress with intentions, no doubt. Yes, exactly. That's bullshit. So
yes, looking beautiful and trashy are two very different things. That is true.
Yes. And it's ridiculous, and I'm tired of it.
You can still look sexy going out, being covered up. You're just, when you dress another certain way and you advertise yourself slutty, you're bringing all the thirsty men. See, women do that. Most women do that on purpose. I don't know if they're men, when men stop giving them attention, they go get attention elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. And that's wrong, because if the shoe was on the other foot, that woman would not be happy. Because like I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Okay. Men are not born with status. Men are not born in their prime. They age and get into it. Okay. So as they get older, they reach that prime level. As for women, you're born and don't have to do shit into it. Between 18 and 25, you're in your prime. You're there. So you can equally meet these people up here. But what women have to realize is that as we get older, men go higher up on the scale, and as women get older, they get lower on the scale, because now that you're getting older, gravity's hitting. You're not as beautiful as you once were. You got kids. Oh shit, you took another notch. Boom, boom. And I'm not saying it to be hateful. I'm just giving you the reality of the situation. Okay. Now you're not on par with them anymore. So instead of getting to that point, get with somebody that's gonna accept you in all stages of your life. Stop trying to bounce from it because beauty fades. Beauty fades. So
Oh, she
just
said,
saying.
y'all seen
Beauty-
ThunDRPreacH. He was fine in a gown. Talking about when I was in the hospital.
Oh my
My
god.
little Ethiopian cheek was out. But anyway, we're gonna get to this real quick.
Oh, I don't even want to think about cheeks. Okay.
Don't think about my cheeks, dog.
No, I ain't trying to. I was saying, move on.
I'm trying to let me click on, man.
Hey.
You still talking?
No Diddy.
The cheeks must
No
be
Diddy.
on.
No Diddy.
I don't even want to say no doubt. So just be quiet.
No Diddy.
No, that's not something I would say, and it did not go down like that.
You know that's exactly what you said.
It's not what I said. When we're joking around about cooking and cleaning, and you say, "Hey, just so you know, I'm never gonna cook and clean," and I joke around like, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" Like
that's not what happened, Johnny.
But it really is, and if anyone knows me, they know I would not demean a person like that or a woman. First of all, the only reason I'm up here right now is because you made this public. You decided to make everything you told me that wasn't true come to light. And now I'm up here addressing it. That's all. I'm very uncomfortable. And the last thing I want to do is drag you through the mud because we both know you said things that you don't want out there. You don't want me to do that. It's not something
I'm
that we should be
expressing
doing.
to you where the turning point was for me. And you know that. And we've talked about it. We went to therapy about it. And I'm not trying to hurt you. I care about you. But you cannot make these accusations saying I cheated on you when you know damn well that isn't true.
Flying all over the world, posting videos with Greg immediately after an engagement.
When was I posting videos with Greg?
I'm just...
When was I posting videos with Greg?
Is the last video you posted in your honeymoon suite in Nashville not with Greg?
What are you... That has nothing to
it's
do
just
with
like,
what we were
Victoria,
talking about.
I get that you say you're heartbroken or this, that I mean so much to you, but if I really did, then I think I would have gotten at least a sorry or hey, just so you know, real quick, we both know that's not something I would say, and it did not go down like that.
You know that's exactly what you said.
You know, if I was flying across the country with a feet, are you kidding me?
Bro. So technically this went with the other topic, but okay. Yeah, something happened there. I don't know. But
that is crazy.
Yeah. This is the shit I be talking about. Like, oh man, no accountability there. First of all, it don't matter.
Oh man.
I understand you work with the guy, but you're not sharing a honeymoon suite with him. And then you're constantly on business trips with said guy. Nah, girl, you for the streets. Peace. Go live with Greg. I'm not dealing with that shit no more. And then she wants to make it public because she was in her narcissistic traits here trying to play the victim, vulnerable narcissist, playing victim so that she can go ahead and get the support of the crowd. And then when the new evidence comes to light, now she's like, shit. So you got caught with the egg on your face, baby girl. Now
right, CB. That video. Yeah, it's how they made the video. I'm sure it was a redone TikTok type of video. So we got...
Oh yeah,
we got
she
one
was
more.
definitely.
We got two more with this one.
I don't know. I'm scared when you click on them because it didn't look like they were. Let me see that one. That definitely wasn't it. I ain't never put that one in there.
You just put, dude. I'm clicking. Listen.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. There's something wrong there because that is not the one I put. Like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid as fuck. Yeah, it's stupid shit. But anyway, go ahead. Just fucking. I guess just move on to the next topic or try one. See what happens.
Can't make this. 2,
Yeah,
3.
that was before. That was before. Ignore them. It's the ones down there. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why the fuck are they doing that. Did you try that one?
I don't know. What is this one?
See exactly. Yeah. Don't.
Nope.
That ain't it. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand that shit. That's stupid as hell because it's something technical issues. Because I swear
So we're gonna go to the next. We're gonna go to the next topic.
Yes,
what do you guys think about this topic? You can't break up in a relationship and say it's mutual. One person have to feel a certain type of way in order for a relationship to go this way or that way. If a woman feels a certain way and was like, First of all, you can feel the energy in the air. The things are not the same with your partner no more. And some people just be they be dense to it. I'm like, dang, you can't see this man acting different. Like, but most women don't want to be alone, so they deal with this type of thing.
Yep.
So when they know that they can go and be better, they wait for the man. You already been feeling this way. Why would you want to wait for him to say like, oh, this is over? There's no such thing as a mutual disengage. No. Like you can't have that.
Somebody wanted it. Somebody always wanted it.
You either wanted it or he wanted it.
And one person initiated it and the other person seen the logic in it. Because obviously the person, it's like I don't know if you ever seen the picture. This is a little thing I always seen. It stuck to my head. And it was like when somebody wants to go.
Paul, some people just grow apart years after, especially during the young adult years. But somebody have to feel a certain way. Yeah. They never just come and be like, hey, you know what? I think we should break it. It's never the same.
One person usually feels more towards the breakup. And typically, usually it's the woman. You know, but that's another. I'm not saying it's never the man, but it's usually typically the woman. But anyways, it was a thing that someone, you know, I forgot it was who it was. I think it was an ancient proverb or something like that. But they said that it's harder to hold on to the rope while it's being pulled from your hand forcefully, and it's easier to just let it go, less painful. And you know, you can use that go with anything in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, just instead of holding on and forcing it and getting your hand all calloused up, bruised up, pinched up, you know, you could just let go and just let it be what it's gonna be.
I don't think we have any twos.
Not really anything on no damn two. I don't think so. But still though, it's never a mutual split. But they probably usually come together towards the end and decide that it will mutually be beneficial for both parties. But it's never a mutual split. Never. One party will want it more than the other. And even though they might both agree to the split at the end, it still was introduced by one party that was unhappy.
Exactly. Like, y'all can come to the agreement and have a mutual split. One person felt the feeling first, not to be in a relationship no more. One person felt it first.
And that's where it goes.
That's what we're saying. We're not saying that you can't come together and say like, hey, I don't think this is going to work. And that person say, hey, I really don't either. One person felt it first.
Somebody had to present the argument that it wasn't working out and it had to justify it. And then from there, the other party had to agree or disagree. And usually sometimes they agree because sometimes it's just like, you know what, it'll be easier just to let it go and move on because they felt the burden of the relationship going down or the level in the relationship decrease from being happy to just like, and then y'all become roommates at that point in time instead of actual lovers. And when that happens, you know, you got two options: fix it or just let it go. And whatever you choose. But you know, most people, like nowadays, like I said earlier, it's easier for people to just let go and start over in a new relationship than actually put in the work to actually keep a relationship. A lot of people are lazy in that sense. And that's what leads to these multiple partners and being never happy because you didn't fight for what did make you happy. So, I mean, it is what it is. Words of advice, take it how you want to take it. But if you just got to find out if the juice is worth the squeeze, if that makes sense. All right. Just saying. I mean, if that juice is gonna be sweet as fuck, and you gonna love that damn girl. No, it wasn't sexually.
No, to me, it sexually threw me the fuck. Anyway, that dude said the juice is worth the squeeze. I'm just like,
you just gotta make sure the juice is gonna be worth the squeeze. So put in all the effort to get the juice out of whatever you're juicing. You know what I'm saying?
I get the analogy, but
yeah.
I'm just saying, you know.
Yes. Of course. Yeah. Both parties both parties have to agree that that's what they want to do, and that's what being an adult sitting down and talking about it would do, and you'll come to that conclusion. They've come to the conclusion already if they agreed for it not to work or did work. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Just figure out if the juice is worth the squeeze. That's definitely the message.
Okay, we got a good one for we really got a good one for you ladies, man. We're going to talk about a vulnerable narcissist. We're going to get on. We're going to. Nah, we ain't skipping nothing. This is next.
Yeah. Did Mikey say juice? Yes, I did. I gotta say, if the juice is worth the
juice
squeeze.
is worth the squeeze.
I don't know. I don't know if the actual juice is worth the squeeze. You know, I don't.
Juice is worth the squeeze. She's dope.
Well, I never met Juice, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, we're going to talk about the vulnerable narcissist, and we're going to get on the men, ladies. This is what all women want. This was requested by a lady
from the higher ups.
So from the higher powers. So they from
the higher up.
The higher up. So pretty much women were pretty much saying like we bash women. Honestly, we are up here to make women have stronger mindsets. I put that on everything I love. I can hold the Bible up and let you guys know that I am telling the truth. I am not up here to bash women. I'm up here to give you an audible decision the way you thinking. Have self-consistency, self-confidence. Have some type of strong boundaries for yourself. Like, don't let these men take you over mentally, because this is what they're doing. And this is what they've been doing. And honestly, women has become some crazy, strong narcissists as well. But we're going to get on the men for you today, okay? So
listen. I
go ahead before I get in it.
I got to tap onto that. So a lot of the women say that like I said, he said we women bashers. We're not. We're trying to promote better self-awareness for women, so they can see the games being played before it gets played. So that way they won't become a player that was played as an NPC. All right. You have an option and choices in this. You can actually fight back, you know, and I don't mean it physically, like beating them the fuck up. Like, no, I meant like actually, you know, preparing your mind so that you can go ahead and handle it without emotions and with just straight up facts. And you can hit them from a perspective where they wouldn't know what to do and don't know how to fight back, because I don't promote that. I don't like that. I hate womenizers and women beaters. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. The only time, anyways, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, so the point is that definitely I don't stand for that shit, and neither does Thunder. And we just trying to properly educate some young ladies by, I don't want to say reform, because then it makes it sound like some Nazi shit, but that's not what this is. We're trying to break you out of the shells of promoted feminism that puts you in a position where you think that you don't need a man but rely on a man, but don't want to do this part of a man but want this part of the, like, instead of being all confused about how the fucking process goes, you just go ahead and understand completely. Hey, men, women, relationship, okay? I mean, if it don't work like that for you, it's men relationship, or women, whatever you prefer, that's whatever. But in the heterosexual way, men, women, relationship, respect each other and compromise and work together and learn that. Before you get to that phase, you'll be able to tell which one is a waste of time and a piece of shit and which one is valued and worth it. And that's what we're trying to educate you guys on. Not what mainstream media is telling you is a boss dude or a street nude that's going to hold you down, or what the expectation is. Some dude has got to make like fucking crazy amount of money and have the dopest, flyest car and shit, and that's the one that you need to go ahead and try to procreate with. No bullshit. Regular average guys require and need love, and you'll get better affection and more loyalty from an average guy than you would the guy who has options. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Okay. Hope y'all listening to him, because even though he can spit this in Spanish, he's saying it well in English. Just letting
Very
you know.
well.
All righty.
Okay.
So we have there's 12 different things when it comes to vulnerable narcissists. And I'm going to break them down to you, and he's going to chop suey him. This is what we call an alley-oop. I do my notes. He find videos and stuff. Like, we actually work on this stuff together for you guys. This is no lie. Like, I write my own notes down. I don't know if y'all can see. I write this stuff down. I don't play around.
Hey, listen. If this was NBA Jam,
I write this. So
he's on fire. He throws it up in the air.
Oh my, he's on fire. So
and I'm gonna monster jam that.
He's gonna monster jam it. So we're gonna start with the first thing that I wrote down when it comes to knowing many different ways of a vulnerable narcissist. We're gonna hold the grandiose narcissist for next podcast. But right now, this is the most vulnerable right now because I feel like it's a lot of men that do this to women. But I feel like women do this to men too. But we gonna get on the men for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. All right. So number one is difficulty handling criticism. Okay. People who suffer from narcissist vulnerability often have difficulty accepting criticism, even when it is constructive. They may become defensive or aggressive when faced with any kind of feedback. Now, I have a lot of people that I just deleted out my lifetime, and I don't think I'm going to ever add them back. Because when it comes to constructive criticism, it's like I just don't like when a person tells me, oh, I know already. Well, if you knew already, why are we having this conversation? Why are we here? If you knew already, you would have been prevent whatever happened.
Hold on, Jonathan. Juice. Tiene que aprender el español, entonces. Anyway, go ahead, go.
Oh my gosh. Tencotos, perenotos, panchetos, peranatos, unchotos. All right, I threw the alley-oop.
I'm sorry, you read away, bro. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. As far as it goes, what he was saying is that vulnerable narcissist. You know, basically, they have a fragile ego. You know, I'm gonna tell you how it is, and you just got to take my word
You got to talk
it.
about the difficulty of handling criticism of a narcissist.
Yes, I'm getting there. That's what's that fragile ego. Because you give them constructive criticism or an alternative to how they would handle it, instead of being like, you know what, there's another option, there's another route, we can take that way because I understand you respect my way of doing it, but if there's another way of doing it, then let's try your way. Let's see how it works out. Maybe I can learn something new today. As opposed to, nope, this is how it's going to go. This is the only way it's going to work. I already did this. I already did that. You respect me and just do as I say. And, you know, if you challenge them, they feel some type of way and they revert inwards and become a little emotional and things of that nature. These are guys who don't know what the fuck they're doing, don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay. Oh no, they won't say that, but you know, they will outwardly, you know, act.
You're right, Kim. They won't say that.
No. But anyway, so in my experiences, I've dealt with these kind of people. And on a day basis, I used to deal with them a lot when I was in construction. And let me tell you what, they're the hardest people to fuck with, man. And I get frustrated trying to even talk to them. And it'd be the older guys too. And so it's not just women, okay? And I got plenty of experiences with women in that sense too. But we're sticking to the guys today for you ladies because of the higher ups. All right, so
I like that, the higher ups.
We're gonna leave it at that. All right. So
My way or the highway is what.
Yeah.
That's how they deliver. Yeah.
And usually those are the guys who are old and set in their ways, right? And you can't tell them shit. Now that's probably how it worked back in the 60s and 70s before electricity and moving carriages. But it worked. Right? And ideally, in a world where I consider this like a melting pot, there's people from all walks of life that come around, and they all have different ways of doing things. I mean, fuck, look at China. They got 16 different ways of doing a fucking fraction and equation, right? While we just got the regular old bullshit, And ours, we get our answer fast, while they're still sitting on the fucking chalkboard just scribbling away, making coffee shit like that, and we already drunk it, sat down, took a nap.
Work.
Okay, yeah. So even though it may take a little bit longer to do it, that's still their way of handling it, and that way you experience that. Okay, but if someone can't take constructive criticism about how to handle a situation better, and they get into them forums and you see how it is, then remove yourself from that situation and don't argue with them, because there's no winning in that situation.
No. Don't wait.
Okay.
Don't go in like that. Okay, because
go ahead.
After we give them these 12, I have to say something to the ladies.
All right, well,
okay,
go ahead.
so
I understand.
All right, need for constant praise. That's number 2. Ooh. So, those who are vulnerable narcissists often require an excessive amount of attention and validation from others in order to feel good about themselves. This need for excessive external validation can lead to feelings of insecurity and anxiety if they don't receive the attention they crave. So
we're still on the guys, right?
Yeah, we still on the stay on the guys.
Okay.
After 12, that's when the brutality, fatalities, and all that come out for the women.
Ulster combo. All right, anyway, so so guys, they constantly need that praise because I guess growing up they never got that. That's like cops and abusive of power. You know what I'm saying? Usually the guys who want to be cops are the ones who never had any power in their life, and finally they get that power. And those tend to usually be the worst cops ever because they abuse that shit.
They abuse it.
Now there's nothing wrong with praising them correctly, creative, but go ahead, praise them. There's a difference though, but the narcissistic ones are the ones who constantly need that, require that, and if you don't give it to them, get the hell out of their way because there's going to be a damn storm. That's all I'm going to tell you. But go ahead.
All right, number 3.
Number 3.
You said, "Oh no, I have a praise kink. Must be."
Yeah, that's what I just.
Yeah. Wait after 12. Unclear sense of self. Unclear sense of self. Yourself. Sorry.
I don't know if I want to touch that one. I won't touch that one.
People with narcissistic vulnerability often struggle to identify their own emotions and needs. This lack of clarity about their own identity can lead to feelings of confusion and emptiness that can be
projected out
or that can be difficult to overcome.
Projection of shortcomings and everything like that on other people. Nah, I don't want to touch that one. Nope.
Okay. Whatever he don't want to touch, he don't want to touch. But it's a lot of men that don't know their own identity for anything, and they get on social media and they flaunt to be something that they're not. But
that's why I don't want to touch it.
But women, this is why we're trying to give y'all the game. Y'all fall for these type of men. Yep. They are not that.
Yeah.
They Especially are not that.
They be posing, taking fake pictures in front of cars. It's not theirs. chilling in the homie's outfit.
Ones that be having all the guns in the background and shit, and the big diamond bottle of yak. Like, okay, moving forward.
Yes, this is what I can't do it.
Manipulative tendencies.
There's just some things I won't touch. I won't touch that one.
Okay, so the things that you don't touch, I just know that you would be so long on them, and that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
so we don't have to
why.
have to go there. We don't have to go there.
Because I swear to God, niggas ain't shit. Anyways, go ahead.
Sweet Pea said, "That's me." Sweet Pea, you are so cool, though, man. Yeah, right. You know yourself.
Sweet Pea tiene que aprender el español también.
Wait, let me see if I'm saying this right. If she okay.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Things down. 12 feet. Oh man, damn it. I'm not reading that shit. I see 12 fingers. Anyway, those who live with narcissistic vulnerability may frequently use manipulation as a way to get what they want out of a situation. They may attempt to manipulate people into giving them what they want by using guilt or shame as leverage. We don't really have to jump into that. We pretty much know. We breaking it down, but if we
that's
get
pretty self-explanatory.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
Woof.
The inability to empathize. Oh man.
Listen to Doja. Who's Doja?
Doja.
Hey, is he listen to Doja?
Don't listen to Doja Cat.
I don't know. That the chick that shaved her eyebrows?
I don't know what she shaved, but don't listen to the cat. Okay.
I heard she used to date. What the hell is that black guy? The British dude or whatever. You
talking about what's homeboy name?
Yeah.
He was in the mountain. He was in the mountain. He was in the mountain between us. He was in Dark Tower.
Fucking remember his name. Yeah, black British dude or whatever. He's an MMA boxer, DJ.
Oh, never mind. We talking about the
whatever. Yeah.
So okay.
No, but he did date Doja Cat, and after he stopped dating her, she went into that crazy shit. He did something to her. He hit that crazy button and left her ass there.
It was it's a certain stroke.
Certain stroke, baby. That's all it is. That's why you gotta be dead. You can't give everybody the certain stroke.
See, the first it's the first time you just can't give it like that.
I told you, man. The OG told me, man. You give them. Yeah, there's 4 levels to the D. Okay, you give them a quarter of it when you just trying to get yours and whatever. You give them half of it when you're trying to, make an impression. You may give them 75% when you're trying to let their ass know who daddy is, and then you give them all of it when they the wife, or they ain't going nowhere for life, and they can manage that shit. You can't give anybody all of it or half of it. Yeah, you got to give them the partial. So the club rat, whatever, you give them a quarter. That way they ain't gonna be at your doorstep checking you out or at your job looking at you through the window.
They think that's just what you have, and that's fine. The inability to empathize. Okay, a common trait among vulnerable narcissists is an inability or unwillingness to put themselves in another person's shoes and understand how their actions might affect someone else emotionally or mentally. A lot won't do that. They'll just automatically judge you. And which sucks. But this is why we going down, giving you step by step.
The reason why they don't see it as being as bad as it is or as difficult as what it is, right? It's because they couldn't see themselves taking offense to what that was said, and because they weren't hurt by it, you shouldn't be hurt by it either. And which is crazy because everyone feels things on a different level. Just if they just the tip only, you know what I'm saying? Like,
drive.
It's not. See, it's a test drive, not at least. Okay, yeah, exactly.
See, you know what? I can't wait till I'm done with this because we got so much to talk about when it comes to sex nowadays. Like, it's pretty much like it's the new application. But we gonna go back to it. We gonna come back to it.
Say that for another topic on the different, because I got so much. Don't do it, not now. Because we gonna go somewhere.
All right.
Back to
difficulty forming relationships. Because vulnerable narcissists tend to focus too much on themselves, they often find it challenging to form meaningful connections with other people. This inability to connect with others can leave them feeling isolated, lonely, or misunderstood, or in a shell.
Yep. Because no one's like them. They honestly believe in their head that they're personally or probably most likely above everyone else. They're better than everybody else. Everybody else is inferior to them. That's why in their head, they sometimes subconsciously can't even allow themselves to go ahead and be friends with an inferior cretin, basically. And like when people who are narcissists always believe that they're smarter, faster, more cunning, more intelligent than everyone else, and then everyone else is just catching up. And when they think of that, you're inferior to them. And why would they want to be friends with inferior people? I can already manipulate you to do whatever the hell I want you to do. I can make you feel guilty into giving me the best guac. Or I can manipulate you to feel bad and go buy me some shoes.
It's crazy. Like whenever a narcissist is in the room and a man comes in the room, self-confidence, self-acceptance, self-image, logical. Do you know that narcissist is not loud no more? Because he can point out the elephant in the room.
That's elephant.
That's real shit. Like
it's not even this elephant in the room. I like to think of it like this.
It happens so many times to me.
I think of it being like a regular little bullshit beta lion, right? And they playing the part real well like an alpha lion, but when a real alpha lion comes in, that beta lion knows the damn truth. They know what they are.
Exactly.
And they know what this person is, the alpha, right? So when the alpha come in there, they quiet down, they go in the other corner. They don't want no smoke. They shut the hell up and go over there. Exactly. Oh, hey man, how you doing? Yeah, what's up? Enough just to keep it kosher and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And man, that's crazy.
At the end of the day, I mean, shit, it is like that. I mean, they are like that out there. They know what they can. So they're not dumb. They are intelligent.
See, they know who they can talk to. With their little abilities to play that bull crap on. When you talking to when first of all, if they can hear you speak, they already know they're not finna they're not finna mess with you. Like it happened to me all the time. When I go around, go to a friend's house, that's why I don't really like going to friends. I'm like, y'all got a narcissist in this room and nobody know it. But everybody giving them praise and stuff. This dude's a fool. But then when you walk by, when I walk by, he like, what's up, boss? I'll be like, what's up, man?
Yeah, exactly. And then when you leave, it's like that scene from Belly with the dude with the perm with the glasses eating the banana. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah, I don't like
that. That nigga right there, cat. Straight up. Mm-hmm.
So,
but yeah,
we're gonna go to number 7, controlling behavior. Individuals living with narcissistic vulnerability may try desperately hard to control every aspect of their lives, including other people's lives. They may attempt to micromanage everything from conversations and decisions to activities. Damn. And I stretch this not because I can't read fast. I can read like this. I can read. When I slow this stuff down for you, it means something. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up on this. I know y'all ran into men like this. Ladies, talk about these men. Y'all ran into these men.
Shit, y'all probably dealing with them right now. He probably your baby daddy.
It's a narcissist right now. Mm-hmm. Probably like 6 out of 10 women here is dealing with.
Oh, swear to God. And they'll isolate you from everybody. And it'd probably be the cat that'd be like, let me borrow your car, baby. I'll be back. You know damn well where he going with that car. You know damn well where he going with that car, but you know what? You still let him have it. But you know whatever. And he wants to isolate you so that no one else can break the genjutsu on you. That's a little Naruto. I don't know if y'all know about that, but you know, everybody that do know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we right here. We right here, all right? Genjutsu. Okay. But for everybody that don't know, that's the illusion. It's like a dream world, a hold, a lock, you know, and they spew venom with their words, and it's like a cloud of smoke, and you can't see past that cloud of smoke with all the stuff that they're telling you. It's just lies and lies built on lies and lies, and you just surrounded by all the lies that you can't see past the bullshit, and you'll never be able to see the truth until you're ready, which usually they never are. But yeah. So
we got number 8, jealousy and envy. Vulnerable narcissism often feel jealous or envious of those around them. This can lead to negative comparisons and overly competitive behavior that make it difficult to maintain healthy relationships. Healthy relationships.
Hey, what that nigga got that I don't got?
We not going there. Oh my God! You keep bringing what he did. Like it's. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now this is one. I really want everybody to listen to. Difficulty trusting others. Vulnerable narcissism often have trouble trusting people, even those that are closest to them. They may be suspicious of other motives, leading them to keep people at a distance to protect themselves from potential hurt. These feelings of mistrust can prevent them from forming meaningful connections with others. Forming meaningful connections with others. So, I can't wait till I'm done reading all this. Yeah, gotta say something to the higher ups.
Higher ups.
Them higher ups, man, it's coming.
Higher up. Oh yeah.
But you don't have so many dudes that try to protect their image. They don't want to see anybody else make it. They like to keep meaningful connections to drain your energy. And like I said, like we getting on the men. Women.
Reality though, there's a lot of guys that are like that, and unfortunately you women fall into that shit, and it's because you don't know the signs to look for, and it's unfortunate, but you know it happens every day.
The signs be there.
No, yeah, the signs are there.
Most women ignore them, but we getting on the men.
Yeah.
So we gonna move forward so we can hurry up. Projecting blame onto others.
Oh my God.
Oh man. God damn.
That's called zero accountability. It was never me. You were in charge of the expedition. But they ran it. But you were the leader. You didn't even have to physically be there. You were the one calling the damn shots. Whatever happens is your fault.
Oh my gosh. Projecting blame on others.
Hey, look. This sounds like a lot of women too. See, we not going there, creative. I'm telling you, it's just guys right now.
Just wait.
I'm having the itch right now. Just
I'm just building my super up right now. So.
I don't got to. I'm already on overdrive right now. My shit glowing red.
Shit been full. Look, when things don't go their way with
oh my God,
narcissist vulnerability may resort to blaming everyone else rather than looking within themselves for explanations as to why things didn't turn out the way they wanted.
Yep.
I think a lot of people don't look within themselves, and that's why people lack of self-image. Self-image is really, really strong. I tell my best friend this all the time. Like before I even had a self-image and knew what like my actual purpose was, everybody's bullcrap was affecting me. It's as weird as it sounds. Everything affected me. Once I realized who I am, you got to go back too. Like all the things that I was doing wrong. And I was thinking your brain plays a big part of this, like huge, because you be like, you know what? My mom didn't raise me this way. My grandma didn't raise me this way. Like, then you start thinking of all the positive things. Then I got this book, Psycho-Cybernetics, with Maxwell Maltz, and how he broke down how he had to stop being a cosmetic plastic surgeon because it's really orthodox to try to teach somebody self-image when you over here changing like a nose on them to make them look and feel different. Once you know your self-image mentally, you are untouchable. Everybody should read this book. I tell everybody, I'm like, man, you should read this book. It changed a whole bunch about my life. And I've been reading it since 2018. And it's one of the greatest books I ever read. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics, A New Way of Life. Like, so with all this, a narcissist coming at you and all that, do y'all know that y'all be wearing sonic shield? You'd be like, Wong. Nothing's gonna bother you. And I made that sound just like it too. It's like Wong. When Sonic 2 put that shield on.
Yeah.
Ladies, you would be protected with your mental state. This is real stuff. This is stuff that's written down way back in the 1800s. So, and look what we got now. We got filters. We got AI. We got Snapchat lighting. We got everything that can make you change and look different. But when a man meets you and you don't look that way, whose fault is that?
So there's a term for that, just so everybody is on the same page. That's called catfishing. That should be illegal.
Big time. Like
that should be illegal as shit. You don't catfish somebody, man. They are coming there with the intent of creating something with you based on truths that you discuss with each other and share with each other, personal shit, and you already coming off as, your first impression with a lie. Like, how do you expect the rest of the relationship to go if you couldn't respect me enough to give me an honest picture or update and shit like that? Like, I understand a lot of people are uncomfortable with themselves, with my favorite one, taking a picture in a doorway and shit like that with 100 pounds probably sitting in the doorway and 250 on the other side of the doorway, or the chicks that like just to take the pictures of their upper body and shit like that, or just their face, or, the ones who can't go without an actual goddamn filter on the picture and shit like that. Like, what do you think is going to happen when eventually this person that you spent all this time courting and developing a bond with, you can't take the Snapchat filters with you when you go meet them.
Kim seen me in person. She was one of the and I appreciate that you coming to see me. She was like, I'm right down the street from you. And I said, I'm in the hospital. She literally came and seen me in the hospital. Like, I was literally in the bed and she just came up there and talked to me. She said I look the same in person.
Is she the one who took the video of you and your
No,
Ethiopian
that was Callie's friend Carolyn.
Okay, all right. Either way, they caught the worst side of you, sir.
Yeah, the other side. She said that's a weapon, and she hurried up and turned her head. I was like Carolyn, I'm in the gown. What do you expect?
I'd have been a dick. I'd have been like, all right, 10.
Bow face forward march. Like
left.
Oh man, let's go. We got two more. Poor boundaries. Yeah. Ooh, shit. It got hot.
Right.
My sign turned red. Damn.
Mm.
Oh man. It was just glowing, wasn't it?
She said that you had clothes on when she was there.
No, she had clothes on. Yeah, I had clothes on.
No,
She was there.
well,
Yeah.
I would hope she had clothes on when she showed up. Okay, how you show up with no clothes on? Continue.
Wait, she said I had clothes on.
Yeah, I know, but you said she showed up with clothes on. I hope she showed up with clothes on.
Oh, I thought I said no. I had clothes on. My bad. So poor boundaries. Individuals with this vulnerability can have difficulty setting healthy boundaries between themselves and other people. This inability leads them into situations where their needs are not taken into consideration or respected, which can cause resentment and conflict over time. Yeah, that's true. I wanted to just do Sean Paul. Yeah. Feel that channel. Yeah. Sean Paul. So mega Selen.
Yeah.
We got the last one.
Sounded like him. Almost sounded like him.
Almost sounded like him. Sean Paul. So mega Selen. Okay.
I don't care what people say.
I don't really watch what them I do. All right. Fear of abandonment.
Like blue. Oh, so you're gonna keep me going. I was running with it.
Fear of abandonment. People with this personality vulnerability may struggle with a deep fear of abandonment. They may cling to the people too tightly. See how I just say that? Cling. I stretch it out. It's for a reason. Okay, so they may cling to people too tightly or become overly possessive to prevent others from leaving them. This kind of behavior can be very damaging and hard to break out of without proper help. That's it. That's not all of the podcast stuff, but that's how we broke down everything with vulnerable narcissism. And all I want to say is to the higher ups and to the ladies now. Why do you give the man the time? We could talk about these men all day long. But the woman be like, you know what? I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. I got something to say to him. Well, that's what he want. And on his side, if he was a mage, he is draining your mana, which is energy. Sorry, video game reference. He's just on the side like, I want you to do this. I want you to talk to me. Tell me that. Instead of just shutting them down, blocking them, most women just won't block that out their life. And I don't know why. They it's like they want the man to message them so they can just message them back. So why argue back and forth with a narcissist? Why give him your time? Time is more expensive than money nowadays. And this is what you are giving these type of men. Like we just got on all the men. Every last one of them, they are out there like that. But it's you who give them your time.
The time. Yeah. And you to decide to allow it to happen. It's you who continuously go back to it. It's you to accept the mess and still say, you know what? I see some good in him. I believe he's going to change. I'm going to go ahead and give him another chance. Yeah. Ultimately, at some point in time, you have to come to the conclusion that this is just who this nigga is.
Why do it take so long for Kaboo? Why it take so long for women with the feelings to switch off? If something look, okay, listen. If you're cooking and you get close, you cooking bacon, you get too close to bacon. And I mean you over this like this. And that motherfucking bacon, I'm sorry for cussing. And it pop in your eye. Are you gonna cook bacon the same like this, or are you gonna be a little distant?
Nah,
or you're gonna just cook bacon in the oven. I think my mom was like, you know what, I'm tired of this bacon popping on me. She always cooked it in the oven. Changed up the whole game. She was baking bacon.
Mm-hmm.
She was baking.
Ain't playing it no more. Yeah, I feel you, though. Well, other than that,
It's a battle between
it.
your head and heart. See that? You
Yep.
know,
But sometimes, as women, you got to understand the heart is the emotional side, and it's illogical, and the brain is the logical
the
side,
logical
and you
side.
have
So
to
it's like,
sometimes go with logical. It's just sometimes you can't differentiate between the
but
two because
but he
the
can
one,
change.
yeah, the one side that's continuously running is your emotional side, and that's what gets you in trouble because at the end of the day, the emotional side doesn't deal with common sense or logic. It just goes by what feels right, what you believe and you feel deep down inside is the right decision, or what
And
you
sadly, it
feel
takes
could
a
be the
while.
yeah.
And sadly, it takes a while to be burned multiple times before the head wins and completes the block finally happens. You know that changes a lot ahead in your lifetime. Like you can't think clearly as you dealing with this man. This one woman told me I stayed with it until I felt like it was the right thing to do to leave. I know he was doing wrong and everything, but what?
How many examples do you need? At some point in time, you got to question you at that point. What is the problem with you? What is wrong with you? Because psychologically, there's something wrong.
You
That's
know,
like
and
sticking a fork into an electric outlet
this
multiple times without learning your lesson.
this is the
What
thing
do you
to
want?
where this is the thing, especially for women with kids. Like this is what you're teaching your kid to deal with something emotionally until you don't like it no more or you can get over it. I just don't agree with that.
A hard head makes a soft ass, right? Is that what the saying goes?
And it's crazy. What if a woman has both?
Well, mhm. Regardless of the fact,
Both as
time.
both as what? I see you lurking. What's up, Stellar? But both as in what, Juice? Love can get you killed. Um oh absolutely. You also learn how to get faster with your logic side. But when I was younger, I was definitely harder. Okay. I can't curse for 30 minutes. We can't curse for 30 minutes. They just redeemed it.
Do what now?
He said I left some lurk with some pain. So he spent 2,500 and said you can't curse for 30 minutes. Thanks, Stellar. I'm glad I have that channel point.
Oh man.
So we
He meant
literally
you. He meant you can't curse, right? I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I know you got me. I know.
Uh-huh. See, he said, "I got you, individual, singular, not plural, not you guys."
I see you. Thank
Uh-huh.
you. You're trying to make me a better man.
See, you could take that. That's nice. He's trying to make you a better man. But as for me,
I just said me.
okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just said calm down, Puerto Rican. You see,
I'm
look
good. I'm
at you.
good.
You was over
I'm
there
I'm
glowing.
I'm good, man. No Diddy.
I'm not dealing with him. So if
Gotta
anybody have
leave Diddy
anything,
alone.
off of Vulnerable Narcissist, we would like to hear your opinions before we click the videos. Because we got videos.
My God, these videos. Hopefully they're the right ones, because you know that shit's
Let's see.
retarded.
Let's see.
Because I have some fire ones. I hope that one about that girl's on there, man.
Was it this
Girl
one?
one's on there.
Eating pizza?
Hell no, that wasn't it. Yeah,
I
that's
think it was this
crazy.
one. Was it this one?
Wait, which one's this one? That's the
No,
girl.
that's the girl again.
Yeah, that's what I told you. It's messed up because I picked the right ones. Oh, it's because I. Oh, yeah, see, that's crazy. That's not it. That's not it. There's no way. The aviator shades are on point.
You know what's crazy? The fact that you said the aviator shades. I'm actually getting some prescription glasses, and they're aviators. So I'm actually y'all really gonna see me wear glasses, but I gotta get some new prescriptions after that because I guess my insurance just covered what I can get for now and nothing extra. So I'm gonna get some blue lights because I game and I'm gonna have those. But my right eye has stigmatism, like he said, ×2. My left eye has been covering my right eye for a long time, he said. So that's why I see things clear. But when I cover this one up, man, stuff looks so weird from a distance. I cover this one up, everything was clear. He said my left eye is almost perfect. This one is not.
All right, I sent you that one. There you go. That's definitely one of the ones I wanted to show.
Okay.
It's right at the bottom. Yeah, right.
So this is the you can look up the narcissist ones and I'll just start playing them so we can go to the next topic.
Mm-hmm. There you go, sir.
Oh yeah, look at Jensen. He got you. He said that's for Sanchez. Yeah. He spent 2,500 on you for 30 minutes not to curse.
No, he did.
He spent some points. Yes, he did. Look.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't. I only got 2 minutes left for my 30 minutes.
That's a lie. 2 minutes of anyways.
All right,
hey man, what's up? Unholy man. We supposed to be here, man. Boricuas for life, man. What's up, man? Bro, that's crazy, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
I'm about to play this video for y'all.
Created a generation of narcissistic women.
Man.
And
hit me with
what
that
happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online
Let me see
dating
what she said.
Oh, go ahead.
created a generation of narcissistic women. And what's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be in with it, every poor choice is glamorized. And every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women. So we've created a generation of narcissistic women. And what's happened...
Did she break it down? She broke it down.
Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but
I was fucking
I just feel, yeah, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
But see, what he did was this, though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yeah.
You understand? So let me just go, though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your bins. Now, I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But Jazz,
no, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
If you want to stay upgraded, stay with me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, you want me to stay with you for these items and use you basically?
Not for them. If you want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay. So then you would prefer a woman to just stay with you for her items and her lifestyle. My lifestyle is now contingent. My current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment. Then what stops me from just staying with you for that?
Then Jazz, you want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage. I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your lifestyle.
But that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal from me. Or I'm gonna feel a type of way and just as petty and ruin them things. I'm gonna ruin the car. I'm gonna trash the house.
Sponsor you until you move on.
Not until I move on, but give me, until I
more time.
Get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't.
Did I really just hear what she just said? Did y'all really just hear what she just said?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Caboose, she is insane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I gave you a couple more for it.
Wow, man.
Nah, not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, I seen what you said. You said, I can't say it. You said TF. Am I hearing?
Not that one. Not that one. No, not that one. Not that one.
Okay, you just put it there though, man.
No. But you ain't see the caption at the top? Down. See it? Yeah, that one right there. That one. Yeah, hit that one.
About being a Christian. You know how many young women are not submissive to what men say, but you say you're a Christian woman. Okay. You can't be a Christian woman and buck against what men are saying. That is anti-biblical, is anti-God, is anti-Christ, and it makes you the great whore of Babylon. A man does not want a woman who says she's a boss, sweetheart. But are they taking you home and saying, that's my wife? Don't claim Christianity if you're not willing to submit to when men are telling you. A lot of women are Christian feminists.
I'm more feminist.
No, you claim Christianity when it works in your favor, but you put down men and say, you're rebellious.
Can I just
You're
ask,
rebellious.
On a man here?
You're rebellious. You talked about being a Christian.
Listen to
you know
this
how many
again.
young women are not submissive to what men say, but you say you're a Christian woman. You can't be a Christian woman and buck against what men are saying. That is anti-biblical, is anti-God, is anti-Christ, and it makes you the great whore of Babylon. A man does not want a woman who says she's a boss, sweetheart. But are they taking you home and saying, that's my wife? Don't claim Christianity if you're not willing to submit to when men are telling you. A lot of women are Christian feminists.
I'm more feminist.
No, you claim Christianity when it works in your favor, but you put down men and say, you're rebellious. You're rebellious. You're rebellious. You talked about being a Christian. You know how many
you know what? I listen to frequencies at night when I'm getting ready to go to sleep and stuff. Sometimes I turn Angry Video Game Nerd on. I would literally have this on repeat going to sleep. This would be my frequency. He is so on point. A lot of Christians use God when it's in their favor. If you're going to be a Christian, you're going to be a Christian fully. You can't be a half Christian. It's a full-time job. It's never part-time.
So You know what? How's that song go? Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
There's no
Ain't no
such
such
thing
thing
as
as
halfway
halfway.
crooks.
Unfortunately.
I really want this to be my frequency at night.
Just saying.
And that's a black woman.
Well, that's arguable. Might be.
She mixed, but she black.
She's some. She's some. She ain't white. This is what that. She ain't white.
But she was spitting facts though. She was spitting.
Yeah. Yes.
I love it. I love it's rarely videos that I run into that I really love. Like this is one of them. Like, man, that is crazy.
Oh yeah. Let's push it on.
Oh my. That was a good one right there.
How you doing?
Hey.
You are gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. You look fine yourself.
Thank you.
All right, so I gotta ask.
What's up? Ask me anything.
Do you have a
Crazy
job?
double standard.
Yes.
Making 6 figures?
Yes.
And do you live alone or with your parents?
I live by myself.
So you ain't got no roommates?
No roommates or anything.
Oh, okay, good. Because I can't be wasting my time with anyone less than a boss. Period.
They show
I
you.
respect
Thank
that,
you.
Definitely. What about you? You got a job?
I mean, I just started my OnlyFans, so it's about to be up. It's getting there.
Okay. Well, do you live with your parents?
I mean, I live with a couple friends.
Calling
but,
up all ties.
I'm about to be up, so it's getting there.
Okay. How's your credit at least? Because how you gonna get you on the spot? You got good credit?
My dad about to help me with that, but like it's getting there.
Okay.
What happened?
You're getting out.
Excuse me?
You're getting out. You talking about all this value stuff and you can't even value yourself, man.
bye.
I'm looking saying everything. The heck? How you doing?
Hey.
You are gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
That's true. It's true. We got this one.
Kings need to understand that they're important. They're the value now.
Never believe a woman's story in her marriage. The amount of times that I have gotten sucked into a woman's story. We are so manipulative. We know how to dramatize
I would take her back home.
Exaggerate the circumstances and experiences in the marriage to suck someone in, to feel sorry for us, to validate us in our victim story. What's his experience though? What's his side of the story? It's just like, it would almost be blasphemy to not believe some of the things a woman says. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you have to know. Do never believe a woman's story in her marriage.
These are women that's saying this, man. It gotta hit some women in the head. Like if people are not watching the podcast now, when you're watching this, like on your own time, when it's not live, please comment. Please. That's all you gotta do is just comment. Like there's more women coming out getting on other women when it comes to hidden stuff like this. She just said, don't believe a woman when she talk about what happened in her marriage. It's 2 sides to a story. And how they do it back in the day, they were believing women. Whatever a woman say, that's what they agreed on when it came to court. But now you got people like this coming out, putting women on blast. Y'all can't do this no more because you know why? It tends to not make the men that you actually want to be with date anymore. And women want to date men that's like this.
Should those concessions be valued? If Trill, me, Ilsophical, OT stayed on code and didn't deal with a woman if she was a virgin, if she had a high body count, if she dealt.
Wait, you want me to play that again?
Go ahead. No, play that one that you got on there.
Hold on. I'll play this one again for you real quick.
Do never believe a woman's story in her marriage. the amount of times that I have gotten sucked into a woman's story. We are so manipulative. We know how to dramatize and exaggerate the circumstances and experiences in the marriage to suck someone in, to feel sorry for us, to validate us in our victim story. What's his experience though? What's his side of the story? It's just like, it would almost be blasphemy to not believe some of the things a woman says, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you have to never.
Should those concessions be valued? If Trill, me, Ilsophical, OT stayed on code and didn't deal with a woman if she wasn't virgin, if she had a high body count, if she dealt with multiple men and baby daddies, would y'all have a place to go? Would y'all have a place to strip? Would you have a place to be a prostitute? Would you have a place to be an OnlyFans? Would there be a Would there be a IG model? If we stayed on code and truly made you honor the fact that you're a woman? So we make exceptions. We try to be understanding. We try to be patient. We do still love you and make connections with you. If we didn't do all those things, you couldn't even connect to a man.
All right, man. I didn't get to get my food on. I mean, hey, man, when you got really cooking,
we're just trying to move it on along, honey.
Yeah. Real quick, man. I think
my man made a very valid point. My bad, baby.
He did.
Should those concessions be valued? If Trill, me, Ilsophical, OT stayed on code and didn't deal with a woman if she wasn't virgin, if she had a high body count, if she dealt with multiple men and baby daddies, would y'all have a place to go?
Man, that was cold.
Don't know why, but women tend to get a little bit confrontational or argumentative or maybe a little bit defensive when men give you their perspective, and yet we want to argue what men want when they're literally telling us over and over what men want.
Perfect. She's married, y'all.
It's like they're telling us, and yes, you have some masculine traits and a strong attitude, and you say that when the right man comes along, you'll be feminine, but that's not true. You're not going to give that man the time of day. And in reality, it takes 3 seconds to make a first impression, some odd number like that. And that man is going to immediately disqualify you from wife material.
It is what it is.
Straight up.
I don't know why, but women tend to get a little bit confrontational or argumentative or maybe a little bit defensive when men give you their perspective, and yet we want to argue what men want when they're literally telling us over and over what men want.
Perfect. She's married, y'all.
It's like they're telling us, and yes, you have some masculine traits and a strong attitude, and you say that when the right man comes along, you'll be feminine, but that's not true. You're not going to give that man the time of day. And in reality, it takes 3 seconds to make a first impression, some odd number like that. And that man is going to immediately disqualify you from wife material.
It is what it is. Why is that?
Sounds like an internet trap to me. Which one? Which one, Juice? Yeah, I'm a little confused. Sometimes the story is true. Sometimes the guy's story is wrong too. I don't know if I agree with her 100. What? So you don't think that women will manipulate another woman in order for her story to be right and for her to see just the side view of her part in like a relationship or anything? So you just saying only men can manipulate women? So a woman can manipulate you? Is that what y'all saying?
Not right.
Speak.
I ain't gonna speak. Crazy.
Women manipulating their friends all the time.
All the time. Be the single ones telling the married ones. That's the crazy thing. A single girl can't give advice to a married girl or a girl in a relationship. But you have to take that relationship advice anyways all day long. All day long. And it's crazy to me. She can't attract or retain a man. But she's here, giving you advice on how to keep yours. Cool.
When she said never listen to a woman's side of a divorce story, of course, people can manipulate each other.
But nowadays it's more common for the woman to,
it's right. We like you can't look at overall. See, back then, I mean, dudes was doing their thing. What is the women doing majority of now? Breaking up. They the ones that's sleeping around with this man, that man because of what they got, what they can get. A man that works at McDonald's, Burger King can't get in what they want quick enough. Women hiding OnlyFans page in marriages.
Basketball player.
Like, what we talking about now? White people can't see that like the 2010 lifestyle just became so different.
They're still stuck in that era.
My thumbs are sweating. What is it? This one? What's this one?
Oh yeah. Just a little message. Women so stuck on seeing it their way. So it's always this, always that.
It's my party and I'm crying for one to crying for one to cry. She holding her hand.
I don't know. Mikey.
Oh yeah.
The mother of my son. I work 2 jobs and pay damn near all the bills. She gives me $200 to $300 on $3,000 worth of bills every month, and she barely cooks, cleans, fucks, and she don't shut up. What can I do if she has nowhere to go?
I would first put her in position first. Okay, give her a little money, you know what I'm saying, help her get an apartment, whatever she got to do to get on her feet, make sure she paid up rent for maybe a few months since you got it like that. Because you already say you could pay all the bills, right? So help her out a little bit, and then from that point, she got to figure that shit out, and then you just give her child support, and that's that. And if she can't accept that, then she just got to figure that.
She gonna accept this trip to the apartment. Hell you talking about? I ain't setting the bitch up with shit. Damn it, the moment that you chose not to suck this dick no more, the moment I choose not to pull out my credit card no more, the moment that you chose not to cook and clean around this motherfucking house, is the moment I chose that you don't live here no more. Hey brother, this is what you do. You head down to the courthouse, go to Clayton County, put a 30-day eviction notice on that bitch. All right? Put that shit on the motherfucking door. That way it's legally binding. And goddamn it, in 30 days when that hoe ain't out, you call Clayton County and get her ass locked the fuck up for trespassing. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm about to set this bitch up when that motherfucker couldn't set up my goddamn house when she lived in here. Back to the apartment. To leave the.
This dude always have a fatality. What's up, Circuit? This dude always be popping off. So we have 2 left. And I think why is it so hard to match certain energy? Mikey?
Okay. All right. Okay. So, the reason why it's hard to match energies.
Yeah, we the reverse Oreo today. Juice picked up on what we did.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So yes, you can suggest Boulder Gates 3 meme with Danny DeVito. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the reason why you can't match energies is because usually one partner is in a different place than the other. Sometimes some people are pro, some people are con. Some people are yay, some people are nay. Some people are happy, some people are sad. So, I'm not saying that they're never at the same place, but usually it tends to be someone's here and not there. Like someone's ready for commitment and someone's not. Someone wants to party and someone wants to go out. Sometimes it's hard to match energies, and some people take it to the extremes. Like some people well, we not on the wavelength, so we need to go. Even though we got a good chemistry, we just can't be together because I don't see it going past this and this and this. And energies is they are important, but they're not vibes. Okay, and a lot of younger people now consider vibes
A vibe
energies.
energy.
And
Yeah. It's just a vibe. Vibe.
yeah,
It's a
the fuck
vibe.
is
I
that?
like her
You know,
vibe.
I mean,
What?
nope, messed up. Anyway, so um, either way though, it's energies don't align, and they're not gonna align all the time. And younger people think it's supposed to be some fairy tale. Like a relationship is supposed to be a fairy tale. There's no ups and downs. There's only ups. There's no controversy. It's always good. There's no arguments. Blah blah blah. Bull crap. You argue, and then the more you're in love with someone, the more arguments there tend to be. All right, and I mean, there's some people who don't have any arguments. I applaud you guys. You guys cracked the code. Congratulations. And just like I was discussing earlier with Thunder, is that not all relationships will be the same. Okay? Like, for instance, we got Juice. Juice can be in a relationship with John or with Thunder, and their relationship will be different as opposed to what Juice's relationship will be with me. Each person individually brings out different energies, different, attitudes, different everything, different scenarios. It's always different with each other, and no relationship will ever be the same. And as far as it goes, I stress this to them as well in the conversation, is that it's unfair, and I believe that it's not right that people go online and they try to compare their relationships with everybody else's relationships.
Everybody else's. That's where you go wrong.
Somebody like, oh, this is such a green flag relationship. Where'd you find him, sis? I love that guy. He's this, he's that.
Do he have
But
any
just because
friends?
Yeah, just because he's like that with her doesn't mean he's gonna be like that with you, and your man's gonna be like that with you.
And 9 times
You
out of
guys,
10,
there's-
9 times out of 10, when he's like that with her, and they have something wrong in their relationship, all that joke goes out the window, and the laws of attraction that you have with him, you're just the booty call to him. And then what? 9 times out of 10, those two end up trying to fix what they got, but you made it difficult when he had sex with you on the side because you thought it was going to be the same energy that he was giving this woman that he was going to give to you.
and the chemistry is always different. The chemistry is always different with everybody, and that's what everybody always messes up at, because they see that, oh, this couple was so bomb, oh, this couple's like that, I want us to be like them, never arguing, never fighting. And it can't be like that. I'm not saying, not to strive to have that kind of relationship. I understand completely. Everybody strives to be a good couple, a more relaxed, more understanding couple with each other. But as far as it goes, your relationship will never be the same as theirs. So don't model your relationship after theirs. People are so busy doing that, and in the process get lost in their relationship and become unhappy, and then they end it. In reality, if you just go ahead and focus on your own relationship, what makes you special, what makes her special, and what makes y'all special together, and combine them together, then it will be a great thing. It will be a great relationship, and everything will be fine. But people are so busy going ahead and actually competing with each other and fighting with each other and trying to, well, why can't you be like him? Why can't you be like my cousin? Why can't you be like this? And they never understand that you have to go ahead and just be you. Be you in your relationship. That's the most important thing. So what you got to say about that, John?
A lot of people can't be themselves in a relationship. They too busy mimicking off of other people's relationships. And I'm talking about majority of the class nowadays. That's why I miss the 90s so much, because relationships were so different and energies was well respected. Now
More
and
genuine back then
and
too. It wasn't all this fake stuff what we
most
got.
definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely.
So,
And now you got this whole vibe thing that they trying to push out the way and say the vibe is the new energy. And we not even setting examples. Like I was talking to my friend, I was like, we 80s babies, like you ain't supposed to be listening to Sexy Red. I don't care what you say. You're my age and you know what she's talking about is very corrupted to the mindset. Like
let's be real. She got 2 kids of her own, and she's talking all that reckless crap. Like that's crazy. Hey, y'all do that. What are you promoting? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the
chemistry
day,
is real and energy is exchange. That is true, Juice. You've been dropping bombs all day. I'm about to take a shot for Juice, man.
no, I can do that.
But
But yeah,
this for you, Juice. Damn. That's not a curse word.
yeah. Yeah, technically, it is considered a cuss word by today's standards. By today's standards, yes, sir. Anyway, we're gonna push on from that.
And we got one more, and then we got to where you guys can join in. And the reason why this podcast was so long is because it's 3 weeks of building up. This accumulated a lot of thoughts of what we had to bring to you guys today. So the last one is, when did 2 wrongs seem to be right now? You know how it was back in the day, 2 wrongs don't make a right. It was even in old school songs and like the oldies. If you go to Motown, I'm sure you can hear that phrase. My thing is,
nowadays
if a person cheat on you, that give you every right to just go and cheat on that person, and you feel good about yourself now. Before Mikey go, I want to say it's this show Shy that I wanted to get into off of this topic right here, because it was one episode me and Kaboo was watching, and it was a white girl in the hallway with her 2 black friends, and the bell rung. Somebody did some trouble or something in the school, and then she was like, "You guys go. I will be your white shield." Right when she said that, I said, "A black woman wrote this." I didn't even know. It just sounds something like a black woman would do.
White shield?
She said, "I would be your white shield. You guys go." And when I looked up who wrote Shy, it was the woman that was trying to run for mayor. And I don't know, she's lesbian.
The dead mortuary assistant lady? Yeah.
So I was like, okay. She must have had help on season 1, because season 1 was perfection. Season 2, 3, 4 was crazy. Like, if anybody watched that show and try to get advice for their relationship, I really feel sorry for you. It was so many things in there. Like, Emmett tried to make his life better, end up getting the chicken place, hiring help and everything like that. He had sex with his coworker, but it was before him and his baby mom actually got all the way good in. He couldn't hold that on his shoulders any longer, so he told her the truth, that me and what's the name had sex. She left him right then and there, went to her person, because she was a drug dealer, that the guy was buying weed from her. She just answered the door and just jumped on his dick. After that, they had a party of tasting different types of marijuanas and stuff, and edibles and all that they had set up. Now at this time, the girl knew that she had sex with Emmett because they was both doing the party together. They were cool. Then she ended up listening, getting advice from these gay couples or whatever, and say like you should do you in this, and he would do him because y'all should have an open relationship. That's what works with me and him. If we didn't have an open relationship, then it wouldn't work. I said, what? She came back with Emmett and told him that. He was like, I just want you. We can go to counseling and everything. She was like, I don't see it working like that, Emmett. And she just, baby at home. She's over there with the guy that was buying weed, getting cracked. So I don't like how they try to make two wrongs don't make a right sound like it's not. It's a bad thing.
It reverts back to the whole eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. You know, the Bible stuff, right?
It is trash, Juice. It is trash.
Mostly it's about retribution. It's about retribution, self-retribution, to get your lick back, basically. And honestly, is that the right way to go? No. Revenge only leaves you hollow and shallow after you succeed in getting your revenge back. Like, for example, the girl you was talking about. She felt so hollow because she felt kind of betrayed, even though it happened before her, but she is working closely with this girl, and that's something that should have been shared with her, yes. But at the same time, too, it happened before her, and it shouldn't be of relevance. But because she was shallow and in her emotions and in her feelings, she turned around and went outside of the relationship and then committed the adultery with the other guy. And after she committed the act, then she felt shallow and hollow, but at that point it was just the same. You just got to keep on going with what you set yourself up with. And she had to commit. You had to commit. You was already there. So she ended up continuing in whatever relationship she probably had with homeboy out of the guilt that she felt for the initial situation. So, I mean, in her sense, she was justifying it by saying it made her feel good because she felt as if she was getting her lick back. And it's sad to say, but that's really how it is in society nowadays.
That's how it is.
A lot of women I've seen, the divorce courts and stuff like that, which, I just gloss by it and shit like that. But freaking dude will come in there and he'll be talking about how good he's done for the woman, treats her right, works all this overtime. And then the woman got an inkling, a feeling. Like, oh, excuse me. Like, somebody pulled the tarot card and was like, your man's cheating on you. And instead of talking to him about it, instead of, like every other woman, do some investigative work and become part of the, FBI and stuff like that and trace calls and whereabouts and locations and things of that nature. Instead of doing that, her first thought was to go ahead and cheat on him, kick him out, make him suffer, bust windows out of his car, XYZ. She did all of that. Come to find out, it was a lie. And she was stuck there with the egg on her face, looking stupid as hell, because she just pushed off a good man. And obviously now she's stuck because she also got pregnant by the booty call jump off, the rebound guy.
Yay.
So now she's stuck with a guy that she didn't want nothing to do with. But, that's what you get. You live and you learn. See, and I like this. This is one of my favorite little things. I've always been saying this for a long time, and I guess somebody heard me say it because now they're trying to mainstream this shit. But I've always said, don't make a permanent decision off of something, of an emotion that's temporary. Don't let a temporary emotional feeling make something permanent for you. And obviously it did. Now she's got a child with somebody that she don't want to be with. And he don't want to be with her. But now she got a child with him, and now she got to deal with that shit for 18 years. Homeboy that was married to her divorced her. And now he dodged the bullet. Because now he don't got to deal with no off chemically imbalanced woman. Like, you went off the deep end off of something, and everything was going great. They were married for like 7 years and didn't have no kids. And they were trying so hard for one. And then she went out and she did what she did and ended up pregnant by the other guy. And it's just crazy. But that's just life for you. Don't make a permanent decision off of an emotion that's temporary. And everything will be all right. But she felt as if getting her lick back was going to make her feel good. And at the end of the day, it don't. You just continue doing the deed, and it won't make you feel any better at all.
Wow.
And And there's the pain. There's the pain there because you were done wrong. Everybody is. It's justified. You know,
But
you were done wrong.
Nowadays, get
But
back is no pain, man. It's
technically getting back just actually hurts you more. And I honestly, my whole life, everybody who's done me wrong, and there's been plenty. There's a list, and I ain't going through it. But everybody who has done me wrong, I didn't turn the other cheek. I just turned my back on them, and I walked away and X'd them out of my life. And then they may not have received their just dues the next day or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months afterwards. But you better believe Karma's a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful bitch. And she comes, and she comes in full force, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, that it's beautiful. I never had to raise a finger. Everybody always did themselves in one way, shape, form, or another. They hung themselves. You give them enough rope, they hang yourself, and they did. And they thought they were getting one over on me, and they ended up screwing themselves over. And they still recovering. They're the oldest one is 16 years now, and she's still paying for what she's done to me, and that's fine with me. I mean, and I don't hold no ill will or nothing. I mean, you just made your bed, now you gotta sleep in it. So, at the end of the day, you got to be the bigger person and realize that getting back usually does more damage to you than anything. Usually actually causes you more harm in the long run than just walking away and just letting it be what it be. Cut them out your life and just move on. That's it.
And that's that. So if anybody have any questions or anything for us, anything that y'all want to drop topics on the next podcast, go ahead, let us know. We got I don't fit this. I was married for 17 years. That can't speak on any of these things. Good stuff, Juice. So, Juice, is there any topic that, because right now it's literally 15 minutes that we give to get questions from you guys. So topics from you guys, anything y'all want to say, this is the time to say it now. Go ahead and say it in the comments. We are listening. We're going to put a little music on, but when that 15 minutes is up, that is going to be the show, ladies and gentlemen. And we thank you guys for coming in, but this is not over yet. This is where we want to hear y'all opinions, y'all topics, or anything that y'all want us to talk about on the next podcast. Let's be creative, women. I know there's certain topics that y'all want us to talk about. Please give us some substance. Juice, I know you got some. You got all the juice. Kaboo, I know you got some. Juggernaut, Lucas, what's up, man? What you want us to talk about on the next podcast? Unholy Zenpai, what you want us to talk about on the next podcast? Kim, Circuit, all y'all that was here.
Ooh, I smell dinner. It's calling my name, sir.
I know. So you got 15 minutes.
Let's play this music. Go in that separate room, sir. Let's get it. My animals need to go outside too.
You guys can join the Discord if you want to actually speak to us, or you can comment. Just letting you know.
I'm sorry, ladies. The reason why the time is different is because since I live in Texas now, and I'm on the far west side of Texas, I am 2 hours behind West Coast time. And because of my new job and everything like that, I get home a little late. So technically, 5 o'clock my time is technically 7 o'clock your time. I do apologize.
That's him. He was just explaining that. I literally just read that.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
The last time I seen a Cowboys game is when they was in the Super Bowl. I'll let you do the math.
Long ass time ago.
Hush.
But the Cowboys, my team. Cowboys and Raiders, my team.
I don't even watch football.
I'm telling you, this is y'all. So Kaboo, you want us to do the stream earlier. I'm gonna try to get him. Yep, 96. He's right. I'm trying to see his time with his job and everything, so it can be a little earlier, because 5:30 was really a great time to do it, but we were on the same time zone then, so everything is different now.
Your time will be 3:30 my time, and I'll still be in traffic out here.
I know you'd probably still be working.
Probably, most likely. They want me to work till 6, so I don't see how we're gonna squeeze that in.
10
Doing
would,
like a 9.
10 would probably be the latest.
Yeah, we can make something like
10
that. We
10
will
would probably be the latest.
We'll try to do our best to accommodate you, Kaboo. Anything else? You want an application for the higher ups program?
Pikachu! I
I can hear none of that. Talk to us. I traffic. What that supposed to mean? You ain't about that life, you. Talking like you a thug. I don't hear nothing. I just hear you screaming. That's it. That's all I hear is you screaming. I don't hear nothing.
But yeah, that was me. So if they do that, then it have to be. Damn it, Juice. With Geralt of Rivia, alone came this song. From when the White Wolf fought a silver-tongued dove, his army of elves, and who's did they?
My thoughts on actual real life bosses, like women that are real life actual bosses. My thoughts are is that I'm pretty sure they may be successful in their business or whatever they practice and things of that nature, but honestly, I don't give a damn if they empower or not. I don't care. I'm not. Well, I can't do it while he's talking about a coin.
You can do it.
I can't even. I don't even hear the song, dude. I just hear you. Oh damn! They called you Mariah Carey.
They called me what?
She called you Mariah Carey.
You got jokes. Juggernaut, what do you want us to talk about in the next podcast, man? I really want at least one topic from y'all. Just one. Give us something.
Kaboo gave us 2. That's what I was trying to explain it to her.
How do you feel women in power?
Look at the other one.
I want to hear your thoughts on women who are actual bosses, not the bullshit women. Okay.
I'm saying, I mean, I can explain that now. It's pretty simple. I can answer both things. Okay. So, I don't care if a woman's in power or not.
No, she said not now. Not now. This is going to be on the next one.
Oh, shit. It's going to be short and sweet right there. Dang. Why men and women cheat? Oh, I got definitely the answer for that one. Boom, boom.
Why men and women cheat? We gonna.
Oh, I got that.
We got that one. We gonna write that down. You wrote it down?
No, I didn't write it down. I'm just saying. I just know. I already got one for that one. That's the answer.
No. This is for next. This is for next one, man.
Okay.
So we got one with Callie. Let me see. Thoughts of boss women, but not the bullshit.
Not the bullshit one. And how do we feel about women in power? And then why do men and women cheat? I can tell you that.
Hello?
Simmer down, Mackie.
Hello?
Who's this?
Who is this? Motherfucker. You know who it is.
Sounds like Sweet Pea, but I haven't got hit with an insult
No.
about being a Keebler elf. yet,
No.
so-
That's Juice.
That's Juice.
Yeah.
Juice. I'm trying to help me out here. It's been like a month. You know, I've been going through a lot. I met a lot of new people, mainly Mexicans.
That's my friend Christy.
Well, congratulations on your move.
Okay, yeah. No problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. I meant that with all earnest. You know, I did come across so many
You're
Mexicans.
tired. I get it.
I'm-
I'm tired
fried.
too.
I'm proud. You have no idea. And they're all under 5'4".
I'm exactly 5'4".
Oh god, another one. Okay.
I haven't been measured recently, but
Cool. Well, I hope we entertained you enough throughout this podcast today. We're trying to keep it. We didn't even do a regular funny one, but
5'2". Shortcake.
Short.
Juice. What do you
What?
think
Please.
we should talk about on the next podcast? Give us a topic.
Ah, you motherfucker.
you're asking me like I'm like out in the world. I go to Cleveland Clinic and I come home.
I know, but
You're
it's
not
a lot
lit-
of bull crap that that goes on.
Wow. Where is creative a lady? Probably dangle off a Cheerio. I hope she's a lady. Shoot, 5'2" and you a dude, that's a problem.
It's not no dude.
I was just checking. You know.
Caboose said she gonna play no cursing for Juice.
Oh no! Look at that. The hate's real.
Nah, but if
And
you
we
want us to
definitely-
hear if you want us to talk about anything, that'd be dope because we really look for you guys to give us topics. I know it's a lot of stuff that you guys see that's happening today, and just be like, you know what? Talk about this then, guys. It could be political, it could be religion, it can be about whatever.
I prefer Hershey. Okay, well, all right. My bad. I was just checking because you know how people do. Because there'd be dudes on here with the name "Beautiful Eyelashes Brown Lady 69," and it'd be a whole dude with like,
Be like, I know you ain't talking to me. Be like, wait a minute, he just joined the Discord.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that happened a lot. You know, when you do online stuff, this is what you got to prepare yourself for. It's just crazy as hell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hey, breakfast.
you're not
man.
ready.
Who not ready?
Jake, breakfast
You are
man.
not ready.
I haven't seen Breakfast Man in a minute, bro. Where
we
you been at?
we ready. So go ahead and give it to us, Juice.
I don't know. I'm always ready. I was born ready. I came out running.
That's my boy.
Hey guys.
Oh, is that
Hi,
Kabul?
Kelly.
What's that?
What's
So we got a few from Cali. So we're gonna save that for the next cast. I want one from Juice.
You better be here for the answers, Callie.
Brady, do you have a topic for us? And we
I'm
got one from
always here,
Juggernaut.
Mikey. I'm always here.
So I got yours. Why do men and women cheat? Oh, I would love to talk about that.
Ooh, swear to God. Straight up. I got the answers right now.
I do too.
Oh,
I got
man.
them too.
Listen.
I got them too.
Right?
We should put a
Look,
poll up. You should put all the reasons and we should put a poll up and see what people think.
bet y'all want us to put up a poll. I mean, never mind.
Do it.
Anyway, so
Ain't putting that poll up.
I didn't say nothing.
What?
No,
Put the poll up.
Nope.
Let us,
We can't.
What
us
is
decide.
this turning into?
I don't know. Something, I guess,
why are you stretching, Mikey?
because I am about ready to. I smell some food and I'm ready to go eat.
I have to be up at 5. When do you have to be up?
Tomorrow, I guess. I gotta leave the house by like 8. So I mean, that's the only thing I like about it. But I went from working construction where I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, out the door at 5,
Yeah.
and working from like 5 or 6 a.m. to like 2 in the afternoon, 1, 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon, and now working at 9 to 6. and I hate it because now I'm stuck in regular traffic. But I mean, shit, it's a job.
I got 6 hours and then
Damn.
7 hours until I have to be an intelligent person.
Intelligent. You always
have
are
you
required
all-
to be intelligent, Juice.
I
have
I
suggestions.
will. I will do it.
2 bananas act like a energy drink, which will help you wake
said
up.
what?
Natural.
Why it gotta be two bananas?
I'm not eating 2 bananas. That's too much
That
shit.
could be the new name. That could be the new name of your podcast.
No,
2 bananas
see,
and an energy
I
drink.
knew one of them y'all was gonna say. It's 2 men in here on live, and you gonna bring up 2 bananas, bro.
And an energy drink. I added it.
No. I said 2 bananas are the equivalent to an energy drink, which is a healthier version. It's an alternative.
The fact
And
that
if you
you
don't
brought
believe
up
me,
2
you can look it up.
bananas was enough.
Okay, I believe you, but I'm not eating 2 bananas.
Why not? I mean, you can make a smoothie.
No, we ain't no banana bros.
I would like to shit tomorrow.
I
was
mean,
this-
I'm open to 2 bananas. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ain't that
Alrighty. This is about a mother.
I only had one today. I guess that's why I didn't feel like I had an energy drink.
Well, shit.
Nah, banana bros is wild. That's crazy, man. She gonna say
We've been
banana
called a
bros.
banana bros?
Yeah, because
You
you,
know,
done brought up 2
hey.
bananas and an energy drink,
You
man.
cannot listen.
Hey.
You cannot call yourselves the Banana Bros.
I swear to God, we can't, because that opens the door for so much.
I will
So
I will
much
cancel
racial
I will cancel
responses.
everything.
You cannot.
I will come in here then.
Listen.
I will come in here the
Just
next day with a poncho and a
advertising.
sombrero.
Oh
No, you cannot.
I will do that.
That's funny.
I will come in here with a donkey in the background.
So
I don't care.
slight change of topic. Did you guys ever hear of that baseball team, the Savannah Bananas?
I have.
From Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, I think
They're
so.
funny.
What?
I've seen videos.
They like dance and put on like little performances, but they're
I'm not
actually
dancing.
playing.
I don't know.
But it's not.
You brought
the
up bananas, you might
bananas.
as well start dancing and peeling.
No,
It's an actual
not
baseball
the same
game.
thing.
Hey, listen.
It's a baseball
if it
game?
pays right.
Y'all are like trying to have
Really?
some Pornhub 2 bananas shit. It's like a light brown, dark brown bananas.
Are you kidding me?
It's not the same
Hey,
thing.
Listen. How much it pay?
What did this turn into? And when you turn into a woman?
It sounded like
Yeah,
I'm
OnlyFans.
just gonna, it's sounding a lot like Unholy. He would be throwing all kinds of offers out. How much does it
He
pay?
said, "How much do it pay? You gonna sell yourself short?" We over here contradicting yourself on women and OnlyFans selling themselves,
No.
and now you over here gonna say, "Well, banana coming out of your
I
damn
didn't
mouth."
say. I know. I didn't say
They
I was
gonna
going
say
to put
how
a
much
banana.
it's gonna
That's
pay.
not the. That is not the reference. I said there was going to be a banana, but it wasn't going to be a.
That's what the
it's a
hell you
reference.
just said. Play this back after
No.
you
And
watched
I
it.
did not. I did not say anything about eating a banana. I said how much does it pay. I inquired about what it was going to pay. That's all.
If I
Mikey,
see you a banana coming
Don't
down the stairs,
hate.
it's a wrap.
don't hate.
Now we talking about the banana in the
love
pajama suit.
that you have for the bananas.
It's a wrap.
Bananas in pajama suit coming down the stairs. Is that what y'all saying?
It's
Bring it, boy.
bro. It's
Send
a
me a
wrap.
picture.
I don't
What you
think
mean?
no more bananas. No light skinned bananas. No dark skinned bananas. We
Okay,
we
let's
cutting this.
switch it up for eggplants and cucumbers according to creative. So okay,
What?
so we can choose. You want to be the eggplant or you want to be the cucumber?
I'm the damn eggplant.
Duh.
Is it
Wait
because of
a
the reference
minute.
of the darkness?
Wait a minute.
It's purple
Clearly,
and
it's darker.
and it's. Don't worry about it.
I mean, what the fuck?
I'm gonna get my
Every
measurements
man-
after we done
Hey,
talked about
hey.
banana. Man, I think this is it.
I ain't talking about no damn fucking measurements. I was like, look, in all retrospect, every man's area is darker than what the rest of their body is. Just
Listen,
What?
Well, I'm
For
give,
a very,
yeah.
listen,
give
for a
us free.
very long time.
Which,
Then I got a
which doesn't make
slave.
sense to
I
me,
got a
'cause
slave one then.
Wait,
that
I
part
have
never
a
gets any
confession.
sunlight.
I have a confession.
What?
For a very long time, I had no idea that a black man had a black penis. I thought it was pink, just like the rest of them.
Shut up.
Wait, what the?
I had no idea.
What I just missed? I was trying to read something.
You guys,
I
you're
was.
welcome.
What's she say?
You're welcome.
Black man penis.
No
What?
idea.
What happened?
She didn't know that the penis matched the man.
I thought it looked like the same color as their palms. I had no idea.
Yo,
No idea.
ain't no way. No,
Oh
look.
my
no.
Look, this is what
Hey.
happens. I see your palms.
Okay, they're not. It's nowhere near this color.
Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
If my stuff was this color,
I
man.
got married.
Swear to God, that'd be weird.
Understand? I didn't
Christy,
have sex.
Christy,
I did not get married until I
Christy,
was 20.
Christy, we should stop this conversation.
No, it's hilarious. I love it.
All right, so look. Okay, let's just.
Oh,
okay.
no.
All right. I think the only race that works for is white guys, but nah. Everybody else got some color, which I said it's crazy to me because that's the part that doesn't ever see sunlight, and it's always the darkest. Uh-huh.
It's just, it's okay.
Exactly. So there you go.
I'm just like,
We just added. We just. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Breakfast Man said false.
Breakfast
Wait a
Man
minute.
said false.
Oh, no.
What is going on here? When did
The
we get
diddler
from
here.
bananas to the color of
I don't know.
penises?
The reference. It was a lot of adult
I'm
conversations.
sorry. It was
There was
my
some-
bad.
There was some
It was
inquiry.
It was Mikey's fault because he offered different options of emojis, and we said the darkest one would have been.
Listen,
John.
I always
You know, if mine was ever the color of my palms, I would get just for men. I had to get two boxes of them.
I had no idea.
Hey, listen, real talk. If
I'm
mine
blacking
was-
in the shit.
For 17 years,
pouring
what
it
do you
on.
think want from me?
Hey, if I was dark as Jonathan and it was
Yes.
as light as his palms, I would call him Michael Jackson. Like if I was Jonathan,
That
I would call
would
Mike.
I would be Mike down there in the face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's
Definitely.
like
You'd be
if you
Michael
leave.
Jackson.
That's like leaving a Snicker in a dark area and you unwrap it. It's that light. You ever see the
Like,
color?
yeah,
of
you
skin,
can see it in the dark.
color of a
Yeah,
skin of a
hell no.
Snicker that's just turned light
Yeah.
skin.
No, this is what you people are learning about me. I did not know.
Well, sex ed
Now-
Follows with the skin tone. No palm color,
Okay.
he said.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. So there's gonna be a separate podcast for these questions.
But
Tie dye. No.
but I have heard that lip smash nipples.
Areolas.
Yeah.
Okay. And what'd you hear about them?
No, that they match.
They match what?
Like whatever color your lips are or whatever
see.
color your nipples are.
Hold on. Oh, that's just for women. I thought you meant like, yeah. I was gonna say, hold on.
Mikey,
Oh, because I just looked at my nipple and lips online.
I was looking too.
I was about to say, man, these mugs need to be a little bit blacker.
How could your lips be any blacker?
They could
Man.
be. You seen
Is it
Akon?
possible?
Akon is the color blurple.
He
That's
he
the
is
correct
he is
terminology. He's
purple.
blurple.
He's purple.
No, blurple
Black
with
and
L.
purple.
Yeah, it's blurple. No, it's blue. It's blue and purple. Blurple. Because there's a certain level that you reach in the blackness scale.
The crazy-
And once you go beyond that, it's blue.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell the truth. In high school, I was dark as a skillet. But how did I get light skin? A little light.
Because
you didn't.
You stayed out of the sun.
As you grew,
No.
your skin stretched and it let a little bit light through.
So now,
wow,
no,
wow,
my
wow.
friend. Then what happened with my friend? He black. He was black as hell like me, and right now, he darker.
He Michael Jackson. Oh, he
Is
darker?
he still little? Maybe he didn't grow as much.
He stayed out on the block, didn't he?
I don't know what he did, but he is
I don't
black.
know what he did.
He stayed up on the block. Yeah, Kamala said you not, or Kamala said you not light skinned.
No, I'm not light skinned.
Obviously, nigga, damn. I don't think I qualify as light skinned either.
You just peanut butter, dude.
You
peanut butter?
are caramel.
You a whatchamacallit.
call you
You know that creamy, chocolatey, crunchy, punchy. You the
You're
whatchamacallit when you break it open.
You're caramel.
Mm-hmm. No, okay,
Wait,
I'll take.
you don't.
I'll take
Wait,
that.
if you don't think you're light, does that mean you think you're dark?
No, I'm not dark either. Shit, you can see me when the lights come off.
Oh, when these go
So
off,
what-
you can't see nothing. Me, like, it's like celebrity ghost stories.
Even the
can't see
penis,
it.
or is that glowing in the dark, Christy?
Unless I got glow on the dark. Wait, what?
Yeah, we going somewhere else now. Let's come back. Let's come back. Reel it back in. Reel it back in.
It was about to be. It was a white one.
Oh my
I
God.
don't care about no white one.
Oh my God.
But I was just teasing Christy because she thought it was a white one.
Oh man.
No, she didn't say white. It's the color of his palms.
Yeah, we know what she meant. She thought they were all white.
Yep. Unfortunately, that's not how it is.
The crazy thing is, ever
I think it's
since
fortunate.
you know what's crazy about this whole thing, Mike. What was I eating earlier? You
Oh,
seen
God.
me? I had showed you. You was
trying to
like,
remember.
you was like, after we was looking up that Bible verse, and I was at the
Yeah.
table. What did I show you? And I said, why they gotta be dark chocolate?
That's the best kind.
Remember the bananas?
I'm not even. Yo, the frozen banana.
The frozen banana,
what
dark
was in there?
chocolate.
Banana dark chocolate thing. Yeah. The little small ones. They was little pequeños.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah.
chopped up.
Not pequeños. No.
Yeah, they were pequeños. See?
No pequeños.
Tiny banana bites.
No.
Little banana bites. Oh yeah.
Even little
Uh-oh.
ones are good.
Breakfast man asked banana. Question?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
It
was a banana. It was like these.
Call it a BB.
Low
It was
carb.
a BB. It was a banana bite.
It was
Banana
these
bite.
low carb, dark chocolate covered bananas.
Banana bite. Banana bite. It was a banana bite. I'm fat. I can say that. Yep, it was food. It was a banana bite. It wasn't. I was wondering.
And
if
he was wondering what because when he seen the little baby drumsticks that I had, he was like, "Wait, what the hell is that?"
What is that? It's a banana treat, and I was like, "What the fuck is that? I could sniff that shit."
Did it? No, it didn't melt in my mouth. I chewed it up.
Oh, ass, bro. The diddler vibes.
I chewed it up fast as hell.
The diddler vibes.
It didn't linger around long.
Lord.
You know what? That's it. That's time. It's 11:11. So I'm tired of talking about bananas and penises being this kind of color, and prefer dark skin as a mouse pad. Xbox
That's not
controller
true, by the
penis.
way. That's not true either. I've met women whose
What?
areolas were not the same color as the lips. So just say, let's put it out there. Just
I'm. Let's check ourselves.
You got M&Ms and they don't melt in your mouth. What do you say, woman? Kim is being this whole chat is freaky today.
Yeah, swear to
You know
God.
what? That's what we're gonna talk about. Next podcast is gonna be about sex.
A freaky podcast.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be a freaky podcast.
Really? Because
Hold
it's
on.
gonna be more than normal.
All right. So what exactly
Boys.
and topics are we going to be talking about here? Because I try to keep you PG-13 in this chat. Okay.
PG-13.
It was
Really?
PG-13. I didn't drop any. I dropped some F-bombs, but I didn't drop a lot.
3, 2,
Considering how
1.
I usually
3, 2,
do it.
1. Go lift, and somebody else came in. Say something.
Me.
John. We're making the
Uh-oh.
next podcast about sex. This is a podcast about sex. Come on.
No, this is the after party.
No, this is the after party, Jake.
This is the after party. After party. It's after party.
The whole banana thing threw me off when he said that.
That went in left field. I was literally coming from a genuine place of trying to assist with a natural substitute for a goddamn fucking energy drink, and I said 2 bananas. I didn't think in any way, shape, or form it would have been taken to.
You know how many women we have in here, and you gonna say take 2 bananas? You know how many TikTok videos with bananas and women they be doing? You know how they
never taken. Wait,
you didn't
for
think
the
that was gonna go
record,
down?
I've never taken 2 bananas.
2 bananas? 2 bananas? What is that implying, sir? And I need to be educated there, because if these women are talking about 2 bananas and being satisfied with 2 bananas, tell me, because if y'all trizzying like that, like that's crazy.
Oh no!
I don't want 2 bananas. I just want one good one, Mikey.
Okay, well, see, there you go. There you go. See, I like that's a good answer. There you go. There you go. Help me
That's
out.
all I need.
Oh, that shit says I got a big mouth. Is what that means? Yo.
Great. Good for her.
So many.
Congratulations.
So many.
Wow.
Sell yourself.
Let's talk about
You know what?
baby.
That's
all I got to
OnlyFans
say.
material right there. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead.
That's all I can say. Sell yourself.
At OnlyFans, there you go.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, shit. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Do what you gotta do.
OnlyFans, what makes sex great? Why women leave certain men for other men for sex reasons, and why men leave women for sex reasons. So it can be a whole podcast about that.
They leave Derek to be with Tyrone.
Tyrone got that bottle. That's
Call Tyrone.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Kelly. Yes. Girl, I love that song.
What the fuck?
Can you, when you play the when you do the sex podcast, it needs to be one of the things that we can play.
Yes.
My
Please.
God.
Chris is gonna play it the whole time.
There's gonna be a lot put into this next one. Oh my God. You gotta change soundtracks and
I gotta talk to my friend to how to change music because I don't want no copyright hits.
yeah, you gotta slow it down, speed it up, add a little something into it, make it whatever.
Maybe you
Make
could
it-
just hear yourself, like record yourself singing it and change
Still,
the.
technically it's still the words, and it can be considered as
I'm
Not if you
getting
change it.
tired
No, not
of
if you
your
do it.
shit.
You better call El Sancho.
Nope. Don't start that.
Call that. Call that.
No,
My
no.
30 minutes is up. Call that motherfucker.
Tell him come home.
Help you.
I am home.
He better
Yo.
get his dinner together.
I'm about to go get my dinner together right now. Fucking around.
I knew it.
Don't give me some dinner.
He said, I swear to God.
I said, smelling good in there. I'm not gonna go get the
Oh
tear
my
that shit
God.
up. Oh,
That's
goddamn.
cool.
Talking about some dinner and shit.
Uh-huh.
All right, you guys.
Yeah.
That
It is
we
like
are closing in on that. We'll see you guys next podcast. I guess the next podcast is gonna be the adult podcast. So leave your kids at home. Give them a tablet or something because we're gonna be too busy talking about adulting.
Hey, wait a minute. I got some suggestions here.
Yeah.
We could do
Yeah.
we could do our most embarrassing sex story and our most funniest sex story.
I'm bringing up
And
all
Really?
my sex stories.
Oh,
I got some
God.
nasty ones too. Hey, then you got to call out your accomplishments because
Well,
women
if you don't have
I'm
kids,
gonna-
you got all the time.
I'm gonna spit some game, women.
Accomplishments aren't
I'm
too
gonna.
funny usually.
No. You don't understand what I'm saying. Listen, we us men have a private little little logbook that we got, right? And I'm not trying to snitch on us, but you know, it's a list of accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You think I don't have a list of accomplishments?
You're not, Kim.
I'm pretty sure.
Sir?
I'm pretty sure yours is not as extensive as mine.
No. Well, you know, I don't have the volume.
Listen, we do not compare
Yes,
our relationships to each other. I think we learned that on today's podcast.
We're not comparing relationships. We're comparing relationship or sexual encounters.
I'm trying to make this sweet as a sweet goodbye.
Oh, okay. That's what she's doing. Okay.
Yeah, I was summing that up. We're not going to compare. Okay.
Okay. Because I got a library.
I don't have a library, but the meek shall inherit the earth, sir.
Okay. I'm not even. You know what?
On that note, we are out of here. I will see you guys next podcast. Thanks for the people that showed up. Thanks for the people that joined the Discord. Thanks for commenting. And for the people that's going to be watching this, please comment. Join the Discord. The link is in the Facebook and YouTube. You are more than welcome. Just, I say, respect others. And what's our saying we always roll out with?
If you rolling with us,
we rolling with you. And we out this. Yeah.
We're gonna get in trouble, John.
You're gonna get in trouble, not me.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Oh, he's a